frozen.
Correct. And
I'm frozen and I can't hear.
Do we even know
you guys
we're
are time
frozen?
stopped.
Yeah, you're not in this dimension, basically.
Nice.
Rolly, Sirdon, and Yuli took on a task conveniently because the two people that would have stopped them were stopped by an NPC who entered the stage. But what we will do while we wait for Rolly's counterpart is we will pick up with the rest of you. Wiggles,
I'm here.
you weren't here either?
No, I was here. Remember,
So you
I
were
was
with them.
prepping
He came in
horses
at the
to get
very
him out of
end.
there.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I
that's
impressed the guy because of all my failures.
Right. Yeah.
You stayed out inside the forest and kind of fell asleep.
That's right. He's on the outside and he's making an escape for you guys because he's the perimeter.
Yeah.
That's
And
right.
he
That's right.
kind of fell asleep.
I'll sleep on the
I did
perimeter.
not fall asleep. I was just silent because I wasn't in the area.
Hey, is it working, Wiggles?
It says game paused
Yeah, but it's working.
and black screen. I don't know.
Oh, you don't have a token. So I saw he was on the Xbox, so I told him to try loading it in, and it seems like it's working. I just have to
that
put
was
his
my
actor
thought,
out there.
that he didn't have a token in Vision.
Well,
Exactly
the
what it
screen
is.
keeps going white and just
It's trying to load the other map because it's pulling you over to another scene. There you go.
okay.
Yeah, well, it's
Refresh.
figuring it out for you.
Let it cook. Let
Yeah,
Bill
give
Gates cook
you're on
a
an
little bit.
Xbox, so it's a huge map. I don't know how the controls work for you, but this map is not friendly to anything. So I can't promise this one will actually work. But the orc camp works, so that's what matters. What up,
Big
Sirdon?
man's here.
Hello.
The linchpin of our plan.
Yo, Rolly almost got kidnapped because you didn't show up on time. So,
I'm so sorry.
so
No.
I didn't mean for Rolly to get kidnapped.
now was
I
Sirdon
gave
there for
everybody
Not like
for
this.
Yes.
He's with me.
Yeah.
Like we basically
Yeah.
are
everyone
doing
witnessed
this
the normal things.
by ourselves. I guess PB's there, but he's like
Yeah,
not
so
there
you
now, but-
PB is taking a hiatus from the sessions as he figures out his family life because his son's football practices keep getting in the way of his sessions, in his opinion. So he is currently not active with you guys. Yuli, I'll do some kind of Yuli thing and do my best to roll and benefit, and then he will go after Wiggles. That's what will kind of give him the attention of. But because our two amazing heroes, I guess, because they're not trying to assassinate someone right now, were absent last week and forced into a time stop without their ability to do a save, check, argument, or other opinionated thought. We begin with you. But real quick, I gotta find Eric's token because he was the furthest in the party. Let's see.
Right there in the
Yeah,
middle.
I see. Gotcha. Right where I kind of dropped Wiggles on accident. Nice. Wiggles is still stuck on the orc camp, but it's okay. We'll go back there shortly, Wiggles. So if this one doesn't load, just imagination. Where's Jen? Jen's right here. Okay. I'm just picking up where you two are in comparison to the rest of said companions. Hi, Ben. Perfect. And
I recently learned how heavily they butchered the paladin in the new rules.
Oh, the
I
new
don't even want to look.
player's handbook.
Yeah,
It's,
I don't
yeah.
even wanna
it's
look.
something.
It's awful.
Really?
Yeah.
It's crazy
so
how like
basically-
excited everyone is, but no one's telling
No.
the truth.
No, so you know how paladins can do a smite as like a free thing to add on to things.
Yeah.
Now
Mhm,
they
whenever
can
you
they have
hit.
to do a smite as a bonus action. So you
Oh.
can't stack your smite with your
Mhm.
with your spell smites,
Okay.
and you can only do it once a turn. Yeah, you can only
see-
do it once a turn too.
Why I played like
I've seen it played where you can only do it
First
once a turn.
edition
I
for
think
so long.
that's sometimes fair, but yeah, as a bonus action.
But making you pick between your spell smite and your
Yeah, your
divine
action
smite
economy.
is so
Yeah.
cringe.
Like breaking up
Yeah.
the whole kit that everyone has known
Why
to
would you
love.
play that class? Like, then you can't do any of the cool feats that have
They
bonus
want
actions.
be a
and,
ranger.
Like, you know, yeah, they want you to play ranger. I guess. Fuck.
Hey, I've come in clutch a few times.
A few. Keyword, but yes. Can you see the screen,
Not a
Wiggles? It
lot.
looks like you loaded.
Nope.
Okay, well, give it a chance because I actually see your W moving across my DM bar, which is a good sign.
All
Okay.
it says is game pause and a black screen.
Oh,
But
you
I
might
can
not have.
see I see a whole bunch of junk on like the left-hand side. And who rolled what? Sirdan rolled the 2.
Oh, he might need to scroll around, maybe.
No, he might not. It might not be able to. It's on the Xbox, so it might not be able to load the WebG out part
maybe.
because he has
It's
vision. Well,
crashing.
hey, look at this way. You get to see a black screen with the rolls occasionally. Well, there's an idea.
Keeps crashing. I don't know if it'll be possible.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Well, we tried. You can pull the stream on Twitch and watch that on your Xbox.
It's true. Could do that.
How I do? Send me this Twitch link and I'll do that.
Just type in DMAs are up. Oh, I guess. I
I'll
mean, you
put
could do it
in-
through the web
I'll put
browser.
it
That
in-
would probably be easier.
I'll
Yeah.
I'll just put it in Discord.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. Let's get to the fun now. Sorry, I was also shoving my mouth with a quick burrito. So the two of you, Eric and Jin specifically, while watching the chaos around you, multiple catapults fling and flow, exploding in all kinds of directions and causing a forefront, I guess the word would be blitz of the opposing side, attempting to defend against your guys' little goblin army of kamikazes and pushing force of orcs. Something happens. Oddly, Eric, you witness everything in a dreamlike state, an out-of-body experience. During the entire conversations of Rolly, Sirdan, Yuli, and Wiggles talking to a odd character by the name Sebastian, agree to everything you would stop them from doing. Specifically, everything. I don't think there's a single thing that was discussed that you would not have been against. And you Casper the situation, except the fact that you cannot interact with them. You get a couple glimpses from the Sebastian character. It's almost as if he's aware of you, but ignores it. He never addresses you. He never makes it clear that he's aware of you, but you understand because you're no dummy. Jin, I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Here we go. First roll. What's it gonna be?
That's what.
Hey,
know.
that's not bad. To be fair, yesterday, guys,
Not bad.
I had a
Yeah, that's pretty good.
1v1. I had a 1v1 opportunity to murder somebody with the Reaper himself from the deck of many things.
Oh god.
And I missed 4 out of my 5 attacks by rolling a 2 and a 3 every time with a plus 12 modifier.
What?
It was the most personal, destroyed. Like I was so mad. I was like, "This is wrong. Like I have to auto hit or something. This is bullshit." But he ended up surviving. So then he drew 2 more cards, got an awesome item, and then got ruined on the last card and lost everything but his magic. So he was pretty much in his bare nude with a 10-gallon cowboy hat and an awesome weapon that he acquired after scaring off death. So now he's trying to reacquire 15,000 lost money. But anyways, that was yesterday, so I don't plan to make that mistake with you guys.
Noise.
Jin, with a 16, you immediately hear this kind of ticking. And when I say ticking, I don't mean the tick-tock, tick-tock. I mean like a ticking of a self-anointed understanding of a step of another person's movement. And knowing that when you hear it at the right pitch, they are there. Can you imagine whom in which you think you would be hearing approaching you, oddly enough, getting the surprise over you, as they have never been this close, this loud, and this clear without you catching on sooner?
I got somebody in mind.
Would you like to assume or keep to yourself?
I'd assume my master, but wait, am
Okay.
I frozen?
You are currently frozen at this time,
Okay.
but you don't. Yeah, we're kind of digging into what you guys are experiencing in this odd moment. There is no build up to it. You guys just are.
Okay.
And this is what's happening in it. You do not witness anything. It's almost like you're literally just stopped. Your mind isn't thinking nothing. It's more of an experience, more of an understanding, more of an innate Your body is trembling inside, informing you, and the echoes of your bladder giving you hiccups and not to communicate in Morse code. Eric, you look toward Jin, wondering whether or not or why he is unable to act, and he too seems to be stuck, though not in a third-person out-of-body experience, but in himself, just like your lesser part is also stuck. Behind him, you see a portal open, probably no more than 5 feet away. That portal emits another individual, completely cloaked and hidden, ironically death-like and visual, who leans over Jin's shoulder and seemingly, from what you could gesture, is probably whispering to them something. What would you do in this current state? You are able to move freely. Just remember that your body is in the center of the field.
I can move freely. Can I?
Yeah, just like, I don't have a ghost token for you, but here, if you want, I could just copy you and make you ghosty. Here, hold on. I'll just make these for you. Boom. And let's see, where's my ghost? Oh, I think it's the word spectral. It's really a pain in the ass because I never figure out what people are thinking when they name these things. Oh. There, that's the one you can move. That's your out-of-body version.
And I'm straight up dissociating right now. That is
Huh?
not fun, by the way. The dissociation is not fun, so you're gonna bring us some PTSD, bro.
Gotcha. Well, this is safe-ish. You approach.
I would
Broly's
turn
got some
around
drugs
to
that'll
Will's,
help you with that.
Jin, and she'll
That one might make
let
it
me
work.
get.
You're a little low, Eric. Either the mic is far or
I
you lower.
said I
There you
will
go.
try to get as close to Jin as you'll let me get.
You can get all up on him if you wish. He can't go nowhere. As you approach, you see the figure next to him. Silent, yet motioning in gestures as if explaining something to Jin in this frozen state. You see hands moving in front of him, kind of laying out some kind of visual understanding, but you hear nothing other than what you see them doing. They ignore you in every possible way. It's almost as if they don't acknowledge you at all, compared to the other one behind you. Who, give me a perception check. Has been keeping subtle tabs on you as he discusses with your party. You both see this individual, probably about Jin's age. He has many heavy belt-like straps around him, almost in a sense of a straitjacket, though such things don't initially exist in that terminology. He has the freedom of movement and no kind of restraint, though it looks as if that is what this arrangement was purposed at one point or another. For you, Eric, you immediately pick up that along his adornments in the front that are made of metal clasps and couplet things, they seem to be gear-like in nature, very familiar to Ender. But in the center of his entire disposition, beyond his own very, very pale skin and lossless look in his eye of orange hues and infernal machines, you see a skull. This skull isn't made out of metal, but it fits perfectly as if it was. You know that this skull was inserted into this medallion. It was not carved out of it, nor impressed, imprinted, or dented. It is a real skull. It is the skull of one of the last living possible individuals that was a mortal on Ender ever recorded. This amulet is a representation of what one would have acquired if they were, say, orbiter-ish in nature, as the item is one in which has been missing since the downfall. finishes his conversation, in which you briefly zoned out of as you focused on Jin, who is still in a frozen state with this odd subject next to them. You turn and realize that your party is gone, but this man still stands there, and he's looking at you. Do you break the ice?
Going to try to twiddle my finger into Jin's ear while trying.
Is it a wet willy or no?
No, not wet willy.
Okay,
Just kind of like waving my hand in front of the other guy's face to see if he
Gotcha. It doesn't seem
Actually-
like anyone cares. The individual looks at you and speaks. Ah. I always wondered when I'd get to meet one of you.
Okay.
Though I'll be honest, I wasn't sure what you could do. So I decided it was best to prevent any surprises. But if you were what I thought you would be here, and you are. Do you know who I am?
I know who he is.
Do I have a name in your mind? Not my title, of course, but my name itself.
You're having me make his name.
Well, he's just asking. And what you could tell him, though, you could tell him, yes. You don't have to tell him, I'm just asking.
That's like, I mean, can I history check this dude?
Sure. The only thing this dude resembles you of more than anything is a person. And you know it's not him, but God, does he look strikingly familiar.
It's like Dark Wolfric, but I don't know. I don't know. Yeah.
I go by Sebastian at this current time. You can use that for now.
Bash.
Yes?
What do you want?
Let's just say it's already happening.
Why is it happening?
Because it is a problem that I cannot involve myself in. Oddly enough, as capable as I am and as manipulative as I constantly have shown, there are some things that if I were to touch them, bad things happen. Bad things that I don't want. And I maybe did a couple bad things before I realized it was me making them happen. So here we are, finding better solutions. I believe in the tenses across the eras, it would be called white glove services.
But you unfreeze me and I'll give you a white glove service too.
I thought you'd feel that way, which is why that's not possible. Though if you ever do decide to be more reasonable in our little HR meeting, then by all means, I might loosen the leash a little.
Oh, now he's my HR.
Well, you stand there in a staring contest with him briefly. God damn it, he's done it again. Your master and his way of leaving you directions is just the worst. Right? Reverse directions have never been your strong suit with him. The way it works is he appears, catches you in a moment of the only time in which you cannot compel yourself to react to any of the information being provided, usually resulting in some kind of time stop, still, or a void absence, in which you've been through plenty with him. And he drops all the information on you at once, but all you pick up is the end, and then it unravels backwards. As much as you already know how to solve it, You don't know how to begin. By the time you finally come to with the realization that Eric is having a conversation and you hear his words slowly enter your cranium, your master whispers, "And when the apple's no longer gold, it will finally rot and the seed will be revealed. Good luck." Jin, you snap out of this still, but everything around you is still. The embers in the air, the flag that was wavering, the breaths of anything else that would have been moving. And yet you see this Eric that's not quite all him, as if it's only a function of him. But nonetheless, you do feel relieved that now that you can feel your muscles and your own lung capacity fill, you are not alone. But across from you is an uncommon face.
Face I don't recognize.
Where's the chip?
I'd probably try to touch Eric and see what the hell's going on.
Your fingers go right through him. It's very cold. Eric, you feel this odd kind of void reach through you, and then you realize Jin is here.
Can you hear me?
He could, if he wishes to respond.
Yes.
The hell's going on?
This prick here, I guess froze me.
A prick. Like that thorn of a cactus. Yes, I suppose you can refer to me as such. Welcome, Jin. I wasn't quite sure what you were capable of, so I just thought I'd play it safe. Though it looks as if you were visited.
Seems so. Who are you?
Sebastian, I appreciate your manners in asking.
Something we can help you with?
It's already been done, actually.
Do you happen to know where our friends went?
Friends. What a loose term. I have many friends. They all do things for me, and it's a good feeling.
Have you seen a little goblin, an elf running by, or a fae?
Oof, how oddly specific. Those do sound like my friends. Willing to assassinate, perhaps?
Assassinate?
Your friends, the ones in which you describe. Are they the assassinating type?
Depends on who, I guess.
I hope I didn't put my money in the wrong shoes. Well, we'll see. Yes, your friends, there's a problem amongst the orc leadership, and I decided to solve it for them. And your friends are doing that solution for us now. Or should be, at least.
You have any way to wake my friend up here?
Oh, he's awake. He just likes to be still and gazing. I imagine he is taking me in. I know there's so much to me.
Can I do an insight check on this guy?
Sure. Your friends were much more chatty. They had so many questions and were curious beats. I knew you two were trouble.
Yeah, we tend to be the troublemakers.
This dude is damn good at whatever he's hiding. You ain't picking up shit off of him. You can't find a towel. You can't, like, any motions he's making are purposefully to distract you, and you're falling for everything. And you're like, he's hiding something that's in front of you, but your gut can't detect it beyond that. Rolly, Sirdon, and Wiggles, can you guys give me insight checks?
All right.
I'm sure you guys are totally just gut wrenched knowing that you left behind 2 companions with this crazy guy.
Just eyes glazed over, like. All right, insight. Here we go. Oof, not that
Oh,
good.
whoa!
I
Starting
could
low.
use
Twinsies.
peerless skill and add my D10 to it if I
Only
wanted
if you
to.
feel like it's worth it. I don't know. So Don got a 21 and he's next
I don't
to
know
you.
what we're
so-
rolling for, so I'm not
True,
gonna do
true.
it.
Yeah. Wiggles, what was yours?
I'm still rolling. I was rolling an insight,
Correct.
a 9.
Nice. You and Rolly are best buddies. You somehow,
Yep.
Wiggles, detect Rolly and cast a small, short message. What would you pop into Rolly's mind on accident?
Be ready to run.
You randomly hear Wiggles. You're done. All the righteous things upon you and part of you and about you tell you that. Well, actually, Sirdon, what was your opinion on this approach before? Remind me.
Sorry, I was muted. Which approach?
This assassination. Were you so pro or were you hesitant at first? I don't recall. I don't want to misjudge.
I
you
think
took
he
it.
was pretty pro because of some other stuff that we talked about.
Gotcha. Yep. Okay. I just wanted to verify before I put anything upon you. As you think about the mission at hand, something irks you. Why were the other 2 stopped? He did explain it, but why? Like, wouldn't you want this to be a success? The thought comes to your mind, and since Rolly's the only one there, I'll allow you to have a brief conversation at this time, if you wish to address it.
Rolly, you ever stop to think about why he kept the other 2 guys stuck in limbo?
Probably because they wouldn't do what he said.
Yeah, maybe.
They're probably gonna break out eventually. You would hope.
I suppose when he leaves, right? He'll probably bring everything back to normal.
Maybe. It might depend on if we kill this guy or not.
Oh, that's a good point. That is a good point. Well, let's make sure we do it right then, lest they get stuck in limbo forever. We don't want that.
No.
Back to the scene of Eric and Jin staring off Sebastian. You guys, do you want to have a sidebar before you address him? Eric, Jin. Rock, paper, scissors.
I prefer to have a sidebar, if anything.
Sure. So whatever you guys discuss is not heard by Sebastian at this time. Earplugs. He gets them out and puts them in.
So, Eric, what do you want to do about this guy?
It sounds like he should die.
Probably, but you don't seem to be able to do that right now.
He's calling you weak.
Eric's so pissed. He's like, gonna type me an angry message. You did this on purpose.
I mean, I know you did it on purpose.
He's like, you let the weak one free. Oh, good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Unless you can snap me out, I have no clue.
I mean, I could take a crack at it. You know more about this stuff than I do.
I
Any
couldn't have
suggestions?
stumped you that easily, Eric.
I mean, I don't know if you want to try to hit him and see if he breaks concentration, but he may be too powerful. I don't know.
it's tough because Jen's a warlock. So, Jen,
Yes.
what do you do? Because Eric is that out of real choices at this time. His presence is just a witness in case something does happen. How would you address Sebastian, if at all?
I'd probably tell him I'm going to go check on my friend and start walking towards Eric or towards his body.
That's fine. Do you mind if I join you? I don't mind a stroll.
Sure.
So you guys all are. He ganders on with you guys. As he does, the two of you guys realize something in the immediate surroundings. Everything he walks past is resetting to before you assumed you arrived, as you don't remember any of it. You see all these things being repositioned in this quick kind of, I wouldn't call it like the flash blur, but this like stop motion developing frame by frame kind of, not necessarily blur, but depiction, so to speak, as you guys eventually do arrive to Eric's body. And when you do, everything ahead of Eric is still in turmoil. Eric, do you also return to your body?
Yeah, might as well.
You all, in a sense, look beyond Eric, as that's the direction Eric is looking, staring down this fiendish being. You hear Sebastian go, well, I made a promise to your friends. I told them it would still go boom and they'd hear it. Would you like to watch?
What exactly is going to go boom?
Your goal, of course. I have already placed those goblins left living inside the camp to explode in the most key locations. It will not burn the whole thing down. There's probably a couple horses that could be saved. But it'll kill everyone that needs to die.
Correct me if I'm wrong. That's what Eric wanted, right?
Correct.
Are we at a safe distance at least?
Oh, yeah, you guys are outside. Like, the camp is beyond this, like, inside the, beyond this little, open chasm, gorge, or whatever you call it.
I mean, you didn't say how strong the explosion was.
It's true. I'm just saying. You feel pretty
Like
confident.
a couple horses in the world were left. Like,
Eric, do you have any comments?
Not really.
You see, guys, though I need something done, and though I don't need anyone interrupting it, I also don't wish to impede on your goals. I feel as if they are more in favor of me than me stopping you. But also imagine the war that will come when the orcs successfully penetrate and bomb Loxodon. That is going to be beautiful war. And war is always good for business, isn't it?
Mostly.
Well, since you're both here, before I leave you all to decide your own fates moving on, is there anything I can entice you both with? Perhaps a exchange of information, an offering, or a demonstration of interest?
What kind of offerings?
It depends what you're looking for.
I'm keen on magic.
Magic used by others that could not hold its long enough to benefit, or magic that has never been tampered?
Maybe not tampered.
You're boring, but very well. Let's see. Now that is interesting. It is fortunate meeting a genie whose master I've yet to find in the open plains. He sent you on an interesting one. Let me fulfill your needs. When you get halfway to your goal, in either direction, you will find an item that only you can bound with. Anyone else, and they'll most likely fall an unfortunate non-death caused by said item, with just the surrounding itself. Ah! There it is. A small rat just died trying to take this ring from a chest. I thought I put it somewhere tough, but that's unfortunate. Its friends are trying to gather him, but they have left the item behind. Good news for you. It's still there. You'll find it in your passings.
Good to know. I'll keep an eye out.
Otherwise, enjoy the fireworks. And again, it's up to you whether or not you wish to verify what it is I promised, but the explosions should absolutely suffice. Your friends, by the way, can be found traveling due north of here and briefly dipping off to the west. Something tells me you'll find that Apple guy before the rest of them. He was a bit fidgety.
Sounds about right.
Otherwise, he looks at Eric directly. Until we meet again, may the odds be ever in your favor. And he dissipates. Eric gets sucked right back into his body, and the entire world comes to life except all the beings. You see all of them move backwards. As both of you stay still and see almost the entire scene of this conflict receding, what do you do?
Hey, Eric, I think we should head north to find our friends. Unless you want to stay back and watch this place burn.
No, it sounds like we gotta leave before everybody comes back, and we have to fight them again.
Sounds like a plan.
I'm assuming true north is true north right now.
Correct.
Start booking it.
Right. You got it. As you guys begin to quickly take off, you see the entire surrounding still passing past you. As it does, you witness that the orcs are retreating, but not, of course, retreating, but reversing back in which they arrived from, and nothing goes the direction in which you were advised. Just as you hit the top of the peak, or the hill, whatever it is you want to call it, the highest point on your side, or not there directly, but I didn't scroll up all the way. I didn't see you guys. Anyways,
No
over
worries.
there, you turned around and you see and then a huge whistle, and then explosions.
At least we got fireworks on the way out.
You see 3 individuals stamper out from the gorge, on fire, missing limbs. They collapse to the ground. You hear 2 horses whining in the distance, potentially stuck. And then you see the great blaze of this entire camp erupt. As you guys take a brief moment to take in the sights, you see the orcs barely arriving. You guys continue away. Everybody that's been on this quest of an assassination, you will be back in just a second. I'm trying to find prep. Let's put it over at menu. You guys hear an impressive explosion. In fact, you could have sworn with a perception check, 3 of you might see something.
Whee! Yeah, only sees it.
20.
Got it. Yeah, Rolly, Sirdon, and Wiggles, you guys all see just like this mini launch from the distance. Though it's late here, you see this kind of glow go across the top. It's very powerful in general nature. You imagine that it is absolutely not the explosion, but a purposefully timed visual cue that your allies are free. The explosion is true. And one of the
Looks like whatever
orcs,
that thing was doing stopped. Fuck.
one of the orcs across the way that were originally looking into the ocean or the little river, wondering what happened to the figurine that fell in, hears, "Orders! We've got orders! Gather, gather!" And they run forward. And you begin hearing shouting of commotion. What's happening?
We're
This
still
guy looks
invisible,
threat-
right?
Correct. You guys are still invisible this time. He runs
Okay.
inside the tower, and as he does, he throws on like a little beacon light. Doesn't look like this dude. So I better set it up. But go ahead. What were you guys gonna do in that brief moment?
I was definitely gonna sidestep this bridge in case they started running across it so they don't bump into me.
You
That'd
got
be the
it.
first thing.
Shit. So, now what the fuck are we gonna do? This place is gonna be swarming with orcs. They probably blew up half their base over there.
What do you guys choose to
Fire
do?
goblins probably went off.
Guess I'd be like messaging. Well, I wouldn't be messaging. I'd be whispering it to Sirdon because
We still have to unmask the false prophet.
Yeah, I know, but maybe we wait till they leave or something.
How much longer on this invisibility?
yeah, I guess that's a good question. When did I cast that? I cast that. Oh, let's see. About like right when we got here, basically.
Yeah, I'd say you guys
So-
probably got like half an hour.
Yeah, it lasts an hour. So yeah.
Half an hour. So, we don't want to get stuck here. I can recast it though.
And I will say, you guys, I believe, do recall that the dude was on edge, like a nervous Nancy. So these dudes were kind of like fidgety. The
Ooh.
orcs,
Do I
etc.
see anything with true seeing from where I am? Like anything
It's
poking through
120
the
feet.
ethereal plane? Yeah. Any kind of hidden doors or trap? Well, not traps, but like magical traps, maybe.
You don't see any traps. There's no magical senses here. Everything seems to be real Boy Scout or survive or die kind of scenarios. It'd be safe for you to traverse straight up to them. In the sense of there's no traps. Otherwise, if you were to look up to the sky briefly, you do see something funky. It's not a glimmer. It's not like a haze or any kind of sort. It's like an exhaust of sort, and it disappears quite swiftly, almost as if something had been sitting above you. So roll answer down. You guys have Yuli at your side still, and he goes, "Mates, I don't remember how Yuli sounds. You all just best be probably not talking too loud. We have to kill this guy, right? So we either just nuke them all while they're there, or we wait for this to die down. But I don't know how much longer we have, and I still have the ropes. I know where you are."
Well, do we go across the bridge or do we go back? And try and get
We
the
need to
thing?
complete our mission.
Okay, got it.
I'm all for it too. Just if we're invisible and I lose one of the ropes, can we point out a visual meeting location?
I guess we would point to probably.
You
Yeah,
can't
go
see
for
where
it.
we're pointing.
True. I can though. I can.
You
I
could
can see
describe it in
that.
words to someone though. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys could
I
point,
guess this wasn't the best
and then
plan,
Rolly
but
would know where
tell
it
me
is. But
where.
I just have to tell where the other one's pointing.
I was
Wow.
I was thinking just back across the river, behind the wagon that we were very well hidden behind, and then if we had to, we can cut across to the gap in the gate. So he's gesturing
he wants to
here,
go
and
back.
then if you had to, you could cut through here and here. If you guys were to lose each other, this would be the first meeting location.
Okay, sure. Point A, point B. Got it. Extraction.
Studon,
is
you
coming.
understand me. I'll take that as a yes. I am going to. He's gonna let me look at what he could do real quick. I'm going to use the right tool for the job. I don't know what that is, but he's ready for anything, guys.
Cool.
What is your plan of action?
Do we move across the way
You may.
to where
think
this
so.
house is? Yeah,
that's
I think
probably
that's our next move.
best.
We'll probably just
Yeah.
stealth up here, maybe, like just to get a better view of like how many the fuck there are, and maybe we can get a catch glimpse of them or something.
As you arrive, you previously saw in the tent across the way that there was remnants of lizard-type folk. As you arrive here, you hear someone inside. This definitely stings. I don't wish to fall from that high again. Roly, you recognize this voice.
Who is it?
Yeah,
Who's
it's
there?
coming from inside. You imagine it's probably, but you gotta see it to believe. Oh, you have true sight. Never mind. You see Gowron on the
Yeah.
other side, wounded.
Oh no! What? He's the leader? Oh, but he's a shape changer. Fuck.
It's a fake Calvin. We have to kill him.
I'm no good if you're good, Yuli says.
All right.
So the building here is where he is. I don't know
You
why I
found
thought it
someone in
was
there.
this building that
I
the
thought it
guy
that
was in.
building.
No,
Which
I
one
don't
is he
know.
in?
He's right here.
Oh, really? No, I thought he was in here. Oh, he
No,
just
you
appeared
hear a
over
voice
here.
as you guys walk by here. Well, he's in the building. I just didn't have it walled off or anything, so you can technically see him. But then when you move closer, I forgot you had true sight, so that totally went past me. So you hear an injured Gowron on the other side. You also see him. Sirdan would hear it. You guys all would hear it.
Injured.
But whether or not you pop
You
in
know
to
what?
make it clear.
If he's injured, I'm just gonna ask him.
What color is the dragon's scale?
You see his ears
something
perk
that
up.
he would
What?
only Gowron would know.
Give me a second, real quick. Let me say goodnight to the kid real fast. Sorry. Hold on. One second.
I can tell you the answer if he's supposed to know, but if he's not supposed to know, he wouldn't know. Trying to determine if this is like actually him or not before we just murk this. Like, like he could have got captured or like I don't know. Last time we saw him, he was back in the hollow, but he kind of went missing. But yeah, I was pretty sure that the leader was in that other hut. That's why I was trying to like chill over here. And he's like, he pops out with the boss. Like, oh man, all right. Speeding up time, I guess. I don't have to fight through this horde of orcs. Thankfully.
Yeah.
I have a plan for that.
So Rolly doesn't know why Sirdon's so intent on fulfilling this mission, but I'm gonna like maybe try an insight or something like that to see if I can determine if the motive of Sirdon is his own, like it's his own will, or he's being willed to do it because of like a bad reason, or like that's the role that I want to make, the next one anyway.
Sure. I mean, obviously, DM will let you know, but
I'll roll it just so that we have it. You know what? Fuck it. Doesn't burn this thing. When you make an ability check. All right. Yeah, sure.
I was all excited to see this, but it's endlessly buffering.
Oh no.
Even pulled it up on my phone, it still just buffers.
Oh, it's like the internet's not powerful enough to chug it down.
Nope.
I've heard that they're eventually going to have like AV1 encoding, so you can have like your graphics card on your computer decode the stream, so it uses like a whole lot less bandwidth and overhead. It's ultra compressed, basically, format. And
that's
the
really
graphics card
nice.
renders it. Yeah, there's only like the latest NVIDIA cards and like the Intel cards do it, but if you already have a gaming computer, if you're gonna buy one, like, and you still have like a shitty internet connection, like, as long as you can get the part, I guess. But
Sorry about that. So, I
I was rolling insight to see Sirdon's motives, and I'm also trying to determine if this Gowron is the real Gowron by asking him a question that only he would know the answer to. I rolled a 14 on the insight to like
got it. I see.
Read into Sirdon's motives, and then I'm gonna see if Gowron knows the answer to this before I make an action.
You got it. You see his ears perk up. He moves his hand from what was covering his wound, and you see this kind of like maroon dampened wrap. It doesn't look fresh, but it nonetheless has been stained with a very familiar color of injury. As he opens his mouth to part words, he says in Orc, "Silver, but only when we shine it." He speaks true. He doesn't look for you, though. You notice that he's looking straight ahead. Like, he's not even, like, he's just answering instinctually as he listens.
Huh.
You look hurt. What's wrong? What happened?
I fell from an air vessel.
Does that kind of look like the injuries that he has?
Yeah, it looks like something kind of punctured him and
Fell out
on
of a
some
fucking
unfortunate...
plane. Every bone in his body is broken. Does he need healing?
He's not getting up, you know. He's just, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast a fucking healing word on him. See what happens.
What kind words do you tell him?
Minimum healing words, just enough.
Just
6 healing.
Yeah, I mean, I can make it so you can stand at least.
you, you've always been good to me, Raleigh. But how, where? Never mind, I know. Are you physically ill, or just some spatially reach?
I'm real. I mean, if you're real, I don't really know yet, but only the real Gabron would know that, so it must be you. I don't know how the fuck you got here, but
Do you
there's
go
a
in the building,
changeling
though,
in
or are you
control of
speaking
all
from
of
the
this.
outside?
Um,
Like at the
I'm-
other side of the wall,
wherever
basically.
he is. Yeah, I'm kind of like talking to him through the wall, I guess. Sure.
Okay, so you don't make yourself visual to him yet.
No.
Okay, just want to make sure. So he continues to just stare straight. Again, he's not looking around. He's not wondering. Sirdon, can you give me a survival check as you watch his back? At advantage because Yuli's there. Gowron continues. I appreciate your words.
Survival.
Nice. But I need to know if you are here. If you were sent here to kill someone.
Insight?
Okay.
Can I kind of like determine if
Sure.
that's like really what he wants to know?
Mm-hmm.
This is a big one. I'm gonna use lucky on that one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's worth it. Let me make sure I mark that, and then we will continue. All right. So, try number 2. Okay, 17. I'll take a 17.
He coughs and blood still comes out.
You don't have to tell me, but I'll tell you mine. We were visited the late of night and told that things had to be done. Or other things would occur that were not as favorable for me, or at least to my liking. We acquired, per instruction, another air vessel to land here, and we tracked for weeks this particular undisclosed location. And we made a mistake. I am the last prisoner that has not been killed in questioning. I didn't think that I'd get the chance to ask you for a favor. If you were in a position to do one.
Gabron, whatever the fuck you need, man, like, we gotta get you back to the Hollow. Like, what the fuck are you doing out here? We gotta kill this guy first. Yeah, we're killing a dude.
You need to kill him, but I need to be there when it happens.
Okay, can you walk?
Not with that miserable words of kindness you provided me.
Okay, fine. Would like go over to him.
As you pop around the corner, there's like a moment where the banter makes you overly comfortable and you realize you slip. You let your guard down as you walk past the barrier of the door and you do see him. Your fear of holy shit, what if it wasn't? Holy shit, I knew better. Holy shit, what made me so easy to, conceive and allow. If it wasn't him, it wouldn't happen any other way. And there are no traps. It is truly him. And you could see that he is being held as a prisoner. It was not your words he needed. It was to be released.
Okay. Yeah, I'd undo any kind of like shackles or
believe it's
anything that's
really
on
you.
him. For sure.
You can't be here alone, are you?
No,
Sir Don,
Sirdon,
give me one more check. I'm going to let you decide. Okay? You decide. You can do perception. You can do stealth. Or you could do insight. I know what your
Just
best
a
is.
straight roll.
Check, but yeah.
Or yeah, well, yeah, right. Just like a normal. Okay, I'm gonna do perception.
So, a very clear fun fact, saving rolls only apply to the 6 core stats. So if I'm referring to a insight or something like that, it's usually just a check.
No, I meant like if it was to do it at advantage or disadvantage or not.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't mean to insult you with that because I know you're a DM. I just guess like the way you said it threw me off so wildly. I
I'm
was
sorry,
like, what?
I didn't mean that.
I didn't mean to insult you either. I was like, damn,
No,
that came
no,
off
no.
fucked up. Like I'm like, this dude was just being complimented how awesome he is as a DM by Rolly, and I just like just tossed that aside for a second. To be fair though, my Monday team is total rookies, so I've been very explainy with everything
Yeah.
that seems out of place. So I apologize. Anyways,
No, you're good.
you guys
you're
are veterans.
Most of us.
True. Wiggles, you're an exception.
Yeah, Wiggles is new.
Yeah.
You know, I forget that sometimes.
Explains why he's always a
He's
prisoner.
played a lot of D&D. It's kind of scary.
So
Like
sit
we're
down with the
just being
17.
gaslit into thinking that he's a rookie.
Yeah, it's like, how are you? It's like you've already went through all the goofy shit.
Anyway,
Nonetheless, on a 17 perception, you catch yourself. Fuck. Someone is coming this way. They do not catch you yet. What do you do to hide away?
I'm gonna pull Rolly and
Well, Rolly's gone
Yuli.
inside the building.
Oh, he's inside
You
the
turn-
building.
You turn around, you're like, fuck.
I am going to, I guess, push Yuli away from the entrance and like maybe just like as this guy's coming, I would just try to whisper to Rolly and hope to the gods that he can hear it. Just like a psst, someone's coming.
Perception disadvantage, you're distracted.
For Rolly?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're kind of like in this awestruck, holy shit, this is real, but
A 12. Yeah.
That's not bad.
you hear Sirdon and it snaps you back to reality like, oh fuck. Like we really are on an assassination mission and I just found my best friend. You look back and you see Sirdon. You do hear it.
Okay. I will down a potion of greater healing down like Gowron's throat, basically. Like find his mouth
Okay.
and like pour it in.
You got it. Go ahead and drop me them dice.
12 healing.
Thanks. You see his body just kind of recovering in a unnaturally speedy state, but that's what these are for. And now the lock. Do you have a
Yeah.
pick?
Thieves'
Go
Tools,
for
sure.
it. Yeah. Try what I'm sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand? Sure.
Sirdon, do you go inside or do you stay out?
Not
Sorry.
net 20.
He'd probably stay outside. He'd probably wait until like Rolly came back and to continue the because Sirdon doesn't know that it's Gowron, and Sirdon
True.
doesn't know that like what all is going on. He's just kind of like, okay, this is a little sidestep we're doing before we go finish our task. But,
Yeah, Rolly's poking his head in. You support that. You're backing him up. Got you.
yeah.
You see this dude, this orc security walking by, and he stops for some chicken. Little did you know, 10 feet away, a crate of cooked chicken is lying there. He's like, who's eat the best parts? I'll take a look. Breast. Gonna do a disadvantage perception as he's distracted to see if he accidentally looks up, sees you.
I roll a stealth check.
No, you don't have to.
Okay.
A wing, yes. He grabs out a wing and
turns around, shoves his face. I got some more! He yells out as he heads back to the others. Do you still stay outside, Cyril?
Yeah.
You got it. Rolly, you free him. Yaron goes, thank you. I appreciate your assistance. Who else is with you? And who sent you here?
Us.
Why are
Sit
you
down.
here?
We were
How did
here
you leave the Hollow?
through a portal.
And here I was in the air for a month, being sick. Portal would have been nicer.
Well, we gotta get everybody else back together and kill this guy quick. Come on. You should probably hide. You're not. We'll meet you over by the truck, over by the cart, and then we'll go out through the hole in the fence.
Understood. I'll wait a handful of time for you to pass, and then I will sneak out.
Eric and Jin should be probably coming this way. So, and Wiggles.
Rolly, has anyone been relieved?
What does he mean?
Like, is there anyone's been killed since he's last seen you guys?
I mean, I don't know. Lots of people died.
Of course. I will see soon. And then he says something, and you know Thieves Can't, right? Or no?
No, I just know common, goblin, and orc.
You guys
Wait,
have a code.
I might know Thieves Camp from my background.
That's what I mean. I thought you guys knew Thieves Camp.
I have
Yeah,
like
from the
the
SOS.
Yeah, I do.
They speak
Yeah,
Thieves
yep,
Camp,
yep. I learned it since
Yeah.
I've been a character.
He speaks Thieves Can't to you, and it catches you off guard. But even not, you know, he knows it, but not just you haven't heard it in a while. He goes, back through the entry, we found hope, but when we lost at the end, he told us what to do, and we didn't. He says it that way for some odd reason, and you're really not 100% sure at this time, but when you walk away, you understand that he said, we were cornered. And when we thought we didn't have a choice, this man arrived and gave us a second chance. The two are now dead, and I was next. Thank you. You guys part ways. He goes deeper into the structure, seemingly looking for something of disguising benefit. You pop out of the building and see Cyril. Before we
if
get
I
to your
hear-
guys' interaction,
Yeah. Okay.
don't have Wiggles
Eric
on.
and the team.
Dude.
Eric and the team arrives.
Eric and Jin, give me survival checks. Do you find Wiggles? Or do you surpass him and continue on your merry way? Oof.
I didn't see
I mean,
shit.
by default, Eric doesn't too shabby. Yeah, Jin is distracted as a motherfucker as you guys walk under a very thick canopy that gets darker and darker as day goes. It gets darker in natural states. You see a couple lights ahead, but most of them seem to have been put out recently as you see smoke lingering in the air. You do hear odd commotions, and you do see that there is a rotating tower watch going on the opposite end of the field. Otherwise, Eric, you smell Wiggles. He's probably within 30 feet or so of you.
I'll point out that I smell our smelly companion.
You take a quick focus around and you realize that, well, he is there, but he's there with two horses, and the horses are probably with Stink. But you don't care. Do you guide Jin to him? You guys are invisible, my bad. Wiggles, you see the caravan arrive.
I thought you were talking to Eric.
Yeah, I'm saying he walks up to you.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I say hello.
Hold up. What are you
Quiet again, Eric, but I heard
Yeah, you
you
sound
whisper.
hella
What are you
far
guys
away.
doing here?
There we go.
There we go.
Trying to kill a shapeshifter.
At an orcs camp.
That's not my call.
I mean, you are here.
I'm on Overwatch.
You see a decent sized hole in the barrier.
Wiggles is too smart. He's like, I'm not gonna do this because Eric's gonna be mad.
You could see that Wiggles 100% has not passed through the borders of this camp. Jin, you're obviously aware of the positioning.
Yeah.
This is the opening in which the rest of them assumably passed through. As Wiggles looks at it side-eyed and then looks at you guys, but does no dialogue of clarification.
You gonna follow with Wiggles, or are you staying out here?
Not sure yet. Can I insight? What's a good decision?
Sure.
I need
What do
my
you mean by come in
instincts.
here. Come with us.
23.
Well, you wouldn't be alone going with them, and they're going to the rest of your companions. And there's an often habit of no one ever retracing their footsteps, so to speak. So there's a good chance that you would be further behind by waiting here for the outcome of the unknown.
Sure, I'll go with.
All right. The three of you guys approach such how? You guys walk in, be stealthy, bang a pan.
Eric, aren't you friends with them?
Just because they speak orc doesn't mean.
I actually don't speak orc. So.
Oh, God.
You speak giant. You speak giant. That's right. See, there's a difference.
Are
Man,
these orcs the same orcs that I dealt with earlier?
No. The same orcs you dealt with earlier arrived at the scene of the bombing when you walked away.
I meant like at the watchtower, all that stuff.
Oh, I mean, it's the same Ku Klux Klan and stuff, but whether or not
Did you
it's
say Ku Klux
What?
Kill him.
These guys are
Yeah.
racist.
You guys are over here trying to murder the dude. I'm trying to make it very clear he's a bad guy.
Yeah, wait a second.
Oh, well, fuck it. Let's just murder our way through then. Like, why are we being stealthy about it?
I mean, in retrospect, I mean, they're all in the same purpose of their own desire against the Loxodon. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Sure. I'm going to
Run at the first thing you see and hit it in the face.
what would be? Is there any that I can see closer than to there than
Nope.
this guy?
You could literally, for the fairness of this positioning of the entire scenario, they did have awareness of the eyesight of all the active security. All the active security is currently distracted up here outside of this one and this tower.
So I mean, I guess I'll
So this is
start
like unmonitored in all respect.
walking this way.
You walk in willy-nilly. You see 2 horses, small little setup, a game trade, and other things. You see tents laid out. As you get by this one, if you guys care to move close, I don't know why my thing's doing
I'm
like
gonna
a
talk
danger
to the
icon.
horses and tell them to get over here.
Horse whisper.
Yeah.
They question.
Because I've got some food for you.
Got some apples.
Oh,
Let me pull some.
You don't even have to make a check for that.
You
Just
really
have
got
it.
apples. I ain't gonna even question. I know the truth. I'd be lying to myself at that rate.
Oh, did they come?
Yeah, those were just pictures. So I think
They weren't. You weren't meaning to use them, huh?
well, it's funny because Wiggles told me his intentions before, and I still didn't make the tokens. But I was like, I did say they were there. So there they are. Bah.
How big are these? They're really this big?
Well, they're considered large because anyone can ride them. They're riding horses, and per image of you guys' map, this would be smaller.
Oh, nice.
I mean, if I gave them an icon, they'd probably be a little bigger beyond this. So here, I'll put a little actual.
I'm going to try to Paul Revere this shit.
Nice.
So like a
one by
performance?
sea, 2 by land.
No, I'm just gonna tell them what's going
Okay.
on.
Got it. Okay.
Because I mean, I saw the battle, right? That was happening already.
Oh, I mean, yeah, for sure. Like previously back there, yeah. So you're just gonna let them know and hope that it just conceives them.
Yes, I want to say, I'm gonna hop on a horse and I'm gonna run, be very out of breath, as if I was riding for a while.
Okay, just one of them. The other horse is staying there, or are you like having both of them follow you?
Not just one horse.
Okay. 1 sec. Let me just attach that bitch to you real quick. Bam. Got you. Got this. Yeah. Oops. Gotta click here. Hold on. Don't move. Why'd you do that? You are the worst. Stop moving. DM powers. Doop. Doop. Snap. You might have got both horses.
Nice. Get me them both.
Nope, just one. Anyways, okay, cool. You can move and the horse goes with you.
Okay, I'll tell the horse we survived this. You get so many apples. So many apples.
All right.
It agrees.
Okay, I'll just, the Loxodons are coming. The Loxodons are coming.
Give me a performance check.
I mean, they are coming. I don't know why I need to perform this, but
How far away is he?
Well, I mean,
It's pretty far.
I just keep saying it. The Loxodons are coming. The Loxodons are coming.
Rolly Sirdon, you randomly just start hearing the very common booming voice of Eric yelling out the wildest things. Like you've never heard him act this way in any way whatsoever. Shit just doesn't make sense at this point. You don't see him yet though, because there's a massive, little cliff of bushes between you and his direct line of sight.
Shrubbery.
Yeah, there you go.
Stop right here and say, "Do you not hear me? The Loxodons are coming to the battlefield."
Do they understand you? Do they even speak your language?
A battlefield is not here. We know the Loxodons are coming. What is your business, human thing?
Tell them the
He
battle
sniffs.
is not going in your favor. We need all hands.
We got news. We successfully bombed their camp minutes ago before arrival.
But that's
You
not the
sense
battlefield.
falsehood.
not the battlefield. The camp is bombed, but not the battlefield. You will get great losses if you don't move out.
Persuasion. Sidon, Rolly, what do you do as you hear this commotion being a distraction at this time?
I mean, if they're distracted, we can make.
Wow.
Damn.
They just fucking they run into all their little homes. They're like they start grabbing their shit. They're picking up their teddy bears. They're making sure McStuffins is present. One of them grabbed their baby blanket that they've never let go, and it's like really a single thread left. Oh boy, these dudes are meal packed and they run back out. They ask where to report. I mean, you made it seem really fucking believable, apparently.
I gave them directions to the battlefield.
Like, okay. I mean, you really only. I mean, as you were yelling it, these guys are running. They come over here. They're like, "Where's our other horses?" And they go, "Steve, we have to report elsewhere." Okay. And he runs. Eventually, they all figure out some ridiculousness, and
Did I just win?
well,
D&D.
I am going
Congratulations.
to clarify something. Jin, where would you be during all of this, out of curiosity?
I mean, I'm still standing on the outskirts with wheels.
You hear all this commotion coming in your direction, and you're not worried because you saw Eric's performance go cross through. And as you see these guys are running around this way, right?
Mhm.
Out of nowhere, from one of the bushes right over here, you see a steel creature launch out
Sweet Jesus.
and throw itself.
Is that what's his name's freaking pet?
Sprinkle.
No, Yuli.
Some metal sprinkles.
Killing immediately one of the orcs. Ripping it up and leaving it
All
full.
right, those things.
As you see the rest of the orcs continue to run. They're now in fear as they're running, and you guys, Jen and Wiggles, are technically right in the cusp of hiding. You see another one pop out.
No, it's
like
not.
Alien
We
versus Predator out
dodged
here.
those. We
Sweet.
didn't fight those.
Jesus.
We went around those.
They might have forgot to mention this to you guys in the recap.
Yeah, sorry.
As this
They were
one.
on the other side.
I'm glad we didn't run into him.
Yeah.
Wrong thing.
Holy shit.
I think Eric just, notified them that we were here.
You see another one trip. He absolutely gets murdered as this one catches two of them, and then you see the other two running off, and you just hear screams.
Just wanted to be clear, I'm not going to save them in any way.
Wiggles, do you want to? Now that that's been put out there. Okay. You immediately realize, though, Jin, that these creatures are distracted for now, but you get the gist that they don't need to eat. They're just securing kills. You guys just standing there, though? You really don't want to move?
I mean,
I think during this
trying to
Not be here, Jen.
where
Yeah,
Eric's
I thought
at.
we would be kind of moving up towards his house.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't be too far from Sirdon because I wanted to
Jin and
bonus,
Wiggles
but-
can give me stealth checks if you choose to move at all. Rolly and Sirdon, you guys are still invisible with Yuli. You see that
Are we
Eric is
within
there
my-
on the back of a horse, like, what the... And Yuli goes, "Is that
Standing
Eric?"
right next to
As he
you.
whispers to you guys. You're the only...
Who's-
Wiggles, you're only with Jin, so no one else is within range of Pass Without a Trace. But you can do it for you and Jin.
Is that an
Please, please,
advantage
please.
then?
It would just be a +10. Why on earth would you need advantage at that point?
What?
Because I rolled a natural 1.
Oh no. Then it's a
God.
one. It doesn't matter what the plus is.
Wiggles immediately steps on the loudest fucking twig in existence in this entire forest. All of you hear it. Just
All right, well, I'm safe.
And it just vanishes, standing very, very still. You see
Better jump on that horse, Wiggles.
there
On the
are
road and run.
a total of 6 Jin that you can see,
Dear
and
God.
3 that are in range of closing in on you and Wiggles. We are going to go into initiative.
Alright, we need to get in a circle really fucking quick.
We need to
They're
fucking
moving
kill the
speed.
guy. Is what we need to
That's true.
do.
Yeah, we need to do that too. That's the first step.
Only roll the one of you.
Wait. Why
Alright,
did 2 of me roll?
let's roll.
That's what I mean. Only roll the one of you. I'll let you have the bigger.
Oh, easy.
Calculate.
19 and 18 for me in the copy.
Nice. You gotta keep forgetting to put both of you out there. Then roll it. Here we go. Boop, boop.
He's a small size, so I figured that we just kind of like control in the same space. He's not.
Yeah, totally fine. Yeah. I just meant like the actual token for your use.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, usually keep them glowing so it's easier to tell. Okay. Eric, team, as Rolly, Seardon, and Yuli and Simroly find Eric riding a horse when he himself is quite large is just eye-opening. Then you hear the screams of these orcs being murdered in the distance, very close by, right outside the cusp. Then you hear the loudest twig in existence that was heard around the world.
Like stomping on this
Twig
branch.
that was heard around the world.
Real quick, let me plug in your guys. I forgot to plug your guys in. Rolly, what was your initiative again? Sorry, 18 you said?
19 for me, and then 18 if you
Got
want
it.
to do a
Okay.
copy as a separate one. That's fine.
Yeah, you got it. Yep. Oops.
Initiative 2.
Where
Yeah,
you
what
get
was
the
yours?
wagons?
I'm trying to remember.
Okie dokie.
18.
18. Okay.
What's your dex mod?
5.
Okay, mine's 6. So
All right. We begin with Eric.
Is that saving throw thing?
No, just your
no, it's
mod.
just
Like
to
you were
see
right.
who goes
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
Yeah, just sees who goes first if you die.
Eric, you react first. All this commotion just snaps within 6 seconds. The world's going to end. What do you do?
I call for the other horse. Run to me.
We need that horse.
Absolutely. Just fucking like, I'm fucking out.
I don't want the horse
I don't want
die.
to join them.
No, I'm killing that horse
Uh,
now that it ran.
I jump off of this horse, I guess.
Okay, hold on, let's disconnect you. You've been detached. You're like, what are you doing? The horses ask.
I am going to protect you.
Okay. As they just get behind you, Eric, you continue to blow your allies away as Rolly, Sirdon, and Yuli, where you thought he was coming for you guys, he came for these horses. He didn't even call your guys' name. He straight up is over here like, I'm protecting your horses, and you guys are watching this all happen. Like, what?
I mean, I don't know they're here.
I know. I'm
they're
just saying.
here,
That's
but
why I'm
I
explaining
don't
to
know
them
they're
how
here.
shocking this is, because this is what's not what we planned at all. Like,
We're gonna kill the dude right behind Eric's back. Like,
What is this? I have to hit apply active effects. What is this?
no, you already have it on you. It just has that option to do things, I guess.
Okay. And I assume I can't see anything. I guess
Yeah.
maybe this guy.
No, because of the barrier there.
I'll
Yeah,
ask the
I can-
horses where they point where they are.
Yeah. How the fuck do the horses know? The one was with you, and the other one ran, and it's on the
Yeah.
other side of the barrier.
One ran. You're right, and it saw.
It's behind the barrier.
They said what?
It's behind the barrier.
I said it's pointing towards the barrier. Sick. Then I will move forward a little bit more. And wait to see if there's movements, and if there are, I will cast a Toll the Dead on something.
Okay, so movement as in you see something moving, but if it's behind the barrier and you can't see it moving, it doesn't count?
Well, I'm saying like if I see a hostile, I'm not gonna hit my buddies. Moving, right? Something like
Gotcha.
emerges from these
Fair,
bushes,
fair.
or you
Cool.
know what I mean?
I just wanted to be fair. Gotcha. You have a trigger. Jin. Staying very still, knowing that that Wiggles has been spotted by at least the three. You can immediately see what on earth do you do?
My first question is, how far can I see?
40 feet, 40 feet. Oh, you mean yourself? Oh,
Yeah.
you could see all the way to the horses. Really, the bridge.
Okay.
You could see up
And
to
is
here
Wiggles
to
within
what your
5 feet
actual
of me?
vision does. Who? Huh?
Wiggles, is he within 5 feet of me?
10.
All right. Well, I'm gonna move right next to him. All right, Wiggles, you trust me?
Why not?
All right. Take my hand.
I will show you the world.
I take
Come on,
his
Rolly. Where's
hand.
the backup?
And I'm gonna teleport us behind the horses on the bridge.
God damn! How far does Thunderstep go?
Or
As far as you can. Oh,
300 feet.
yeah.
as long as you could see.
Yeah, as long as I can see.
I said, what can I see?
Well, what's the range on it? It says within range.
300 feet, right? You
That's
told
how
me
long it can
about-
be heard.
Heard.
Interesting. One sec. Let's dig
Let's
this one
look
up.
it up. Yeah, I have no idea.
I feel like it matters.
See within 5 feet of you when you cast a spell, there must be an object within 5 feet of your destination. Cast the spell. I'm pretty sure it's a pretty ridiculous.
As you can see within range, I have no
Nice,
idea.
Rolly. Yeah, that's all it's stating.
Thunders.
My Eldritch Blast is 300 feet. Does that count?
That's 90 feet.
90 feet. Where does it say? I'm just curious because
I'm
the
just
range
looking
is
at
90
the
feet
spell,
as listed
yeah.
in the spells entry page on 1C. Yeah, okay. All right, 90 feet. So
I
you
can
can go
go
within
right
90
here.
feet. You can still make it there? God damn.
Yeah.
Doesn't stop you.
Behind Eric.
Totally fine.
At least.
Got it. You guys. And boop, boop, boop. Remind me in a DM, and I'll add the range, teleport range to the spell, so you can just
Awesome.
snap actually.
That'll make it a lot easier.
Yeah. But we all learn. So, I made a note.
I
but,
did.
you know,
Nice.
unless you're Danu and just didn't want to tell us because he's still insulted. I totally get it, dude.
Oh, well, hello.
Okay. And then,
Dang, left hanging. That was so weird.
I mean, he abandoned me. Just ran off with horses.
Yeah. Like, wait, there are horses I can talk to? Fuck this.
Yeah, fuck you guys.
Better than my players, my teammates.
And then I just want to go up like 20 feet in the air.
Okay. You fly and basically shish kebab yourself in a hey, I'm up here quietly. You got it.
All right, that's
Wiggles.
all I'm gonna do for now.
You get yanked ahead into this unbeknownst immediate future, where you are standing close to your friend Eric yet again. He did not get far. You are between two horses, and now inside the camp. You are an accomplice. Congratulations. With that, we bring ourselves to Rolly May.
All right.
This is either we go get the guys or we do this shit. Might be good to let them know what we're doing.
I guess we can see them, right? Like,
Oh, you guys see them, yeah, for sure. They don't see you guys though. And
yeah,
to be
right.
fair, you
They're
guys
occupied.
originally knew this would not have
I'm
even
kind of like
happened.
deferring to Sirdon here if he wants to break invisibility for them, or like if he wants to like call out to them or
Okay.
whatever.
I don't believe it's my turn in initiative yet.
Well, you guys are next to each other. No, there is no enemy between it, so it was just kind of like to begin building the focus.
Oh, okay.
As shit is going down.
Um,
Now that they vamped out, I can't
Focus,
exactly
Raleigh.
just chase them.
focus! Kill our target!
God.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. I am actually. I'm just gonna. I guess I'll. Do you have Bardic? Oh wait, no, I can't do any actions. Otherwise, I'm gonna break invisibility. Okay. I'm just gonna move up and try and see inside this thing and see if he's in here.
Okay. You check inside the building, and lo and fucking behold, there are two of them.
Okay. And most likely one of them is him. Okay, sure. I'll use the rest of my movement to go back over here and relay that information to Sirdon.
I didn't finish.
Okay.
There are two of exactly what you thought could have been when you had met the first one. Inside the building, unbeknownst to you, the one you freed and the other, exactly alike. Same tone, same gestures, and neither seem to be struggling against one another as they wait within this room discussing something.
They're both Gauron.
One he freed?
They're both Gauron, Broly.
How did he get over there? It's like teleported.
You can walk in. I don't have a special scene for it, but you could walk in. Yeah, okay.
Sirdon and use the rest of my movement and explain to him that
There's now two fucking Galvans in there. The one that was hurt, and then a new one.
This is getting out of hand.
Damn, I didn't mean to do that.
I could not pass up that opportunity. I'm so sorry.
I was knocked it out of the park and just lowballed. Oh man, he's too much fun. Yeah, I'm gonna whatever. Let's see. I'm gonna put this out there. I'm gonna have one of my Ioun stones and use my action to release it. I do not trust that this guy is not some kind of spellcaster.
Wrong one. You drop your invisibility with that, correct?
No, it's just to use a magic.
Oh, never mind. It's an item. Just kidding. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
That's it. It takes a whole action to do it, though. So
you got it.
I'll use my movement and my action. And I'll kind of use my bonus to talk to Sirdon and tell him what's going on and then
Cool.
perceive. So yeah.
With that, the hunt is on. The predators move. As you see movement ahead of you, Eric, one arrives. You keep going further away from your mic when you're absent from the scene, but I heard you say blast him.
Blasting it.
There's like this weird kind of soft, soothing, kind of chilling metal vibe that's coming off of their movement. It's very light. It's not heavy, but it's sturdy and it's strong. Check some. Ooh. Dang, not enough. It fails. Has not been damaged, but it has now.
What?
It rolled a 17, but it has not been hurt yet, so it doesn't do the alternate damage. Like you can hurt it, just not with the D12.
Oh
Or
yeah.
that's
Oh,
all I'm
okay.
saying.
I was,
Yes,
I was, I
I'm
was.
just saying it hasn't been
you
hurt
know
yet.
what
Yeah, I was just trying to let you know. Yeah,
you were saying. I was like, yeah.
it
knew
does
that.
17 points. You got it. It's just like
17. Right? 23 points.
you got it.
Unless you're telling me that it
No, that was a mistake on my
took
end.
less damage.
No. I looked at the 17 and forgot to look at where your spell was. I adjusted it. I added an additional 6.
How this motherfucker's been hit.
With the what type of damage is that actually?
Necrotic, I think, right?
Necrotic.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's necrotic. Oh.
Then
Oh no.
technically,
Yeah.
it does not do maximum damage. Okay, so with that, this one runs up, and then wave 2, and then Eric. You see 3 in the we'll call courtyard.
And kill the horses.
Well, those horses aren't there because you guys have
Oh.
these ones.
Okay.
I'll scribble them out. Oops, it scribbles in the way. Hold on. That was in my scribble tool. That's why I wasn't scribbling. See, look at no horses.
And that's a tree.
There you go. See, bushes. Eric analyzes the scene.
Tell
You-
the horses to go hide somewhere.
All right. They just take off across the bridge.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, even if they don't take full damage because the resistance is. I'm
Whoops,
just
took the
gonna
wrong people.
Just go ham bone and just say fuck it because D12's right.
Same thing. Same creature. Sorry, this one.
Yeah, of course.
Well, that's a fail. As you continue to wither it down with bowing like agony. Jeez Louise. You've done more damage with Toll the Dead than I did with the Reaper. I swear, guys, I'm gonna have to snip at that scene and drop it on the Discord. It was so embarrassing.
And
Like I was
Toll the
so
Dead.
That'd be hilarious to see.
And what else, Eric? Sorry.
It's just another one because I'm not gonna move closer.
Okay. You got it. Jin.
No, one
Oh,
more.
you
Attacking
Oh,
again.
one more?
Yeah, he's got 2 cantrips.
Sing
Yeah, he already-
Steve,
oh yeah,
from
that's
his- from
right.
his-
It was his
Ah.
reaction. It was his trigger. Son of a. Yeah. Oh my god. Hold on. For some reason, everything I click auto opens the sheet and it's driving me nuts. Okay.
Nothing like 3 Toll the Deads.
Fail. For 29.
Not crazy, but still pretty good.
Pretty fucking crazy. That's good damage.
It looks totally in one piece, but it is mad that it's being hurt. Oh wait. Let me heal myself a little. I gave it max. Anyways, continue. Anything else?
And why not? Shits and giggles. Bonus action. Where's my weapon? Spiritual weapon. level. Right next to the one that I just are actually at the one closer to me, so I could damage that guy too, maybe. This guy.
Okay. You got it. Oh, did you need me to place it?
I mean, I don't know. I've never been able to grab him. I don't think.
You should. It's the scythe, right?
Yeah. No, it doesn't let me pull it at all out.
That's wild. Oh, you know what? Let me check the folder controls. Hold on.
Roll to hit.
Yeah, sure. Oops. I think. Oh, now try dragging it out. I just want to see if this works.
Yep.
Does it give you an error?
This doesn't let me do anything. It doesn't say anything.
Okay. Well, I'll
I mean,
look
I
into
can
that.
click it, but
Yeah, that's super weird because you guys own that entire folder. Okay, so it appears.
perfect. And it swings.
Oh, you're putting it on the first one. Sorry.
Yes, that's one
I
right
can
here.
move
Yeah.
it. Why can I
I
move
know, we
Yeah,
can
you
all
guys all
move it.
own it.
No,
That's why I
I-
was like.
Yeah, I can move it. I couldn't bring it out of the.
The folder.
Yeah. Okay, let me target this pendejo.
Dude, my kid says that and it drives me nuts.
It says pendejo.
Dude, he says all the bad things in Spanish, I swear. And he says it appropriately too. It's not even like just random. It's like you do something stupid and he hits you with it and you're like, oh my god. Like
The 23
he's like,
hit.
chingada madre. Like, dude. Like, 23 absolutely hits.
Okay, well, I'll roll some damn. What the heck? Expected. What the hell?
What are you looking at?
It's saying expected end of input of white space with D found. Like it's not understanding this.
Like a toast or like your dialogue?
Like when I
box?
click it, it gives me an error.
Okay, then roll the dice separately. You should, yeah, just click it and read what it is. It should say it on there.
I'm looking.
You were doing level 2 or what level?
4.
4? Okay. It
Yeah.
is. Oh, I see. Oh no. Oh yeah, I see why. Hold on. It fucked it up. Hold on, let me fix it. It doesn't have a damage formula. I mean it does, but it's in the wrong section. So hold on.
How did it mess up? Like it's
I don't know, but literally it's misformatted. Like it's not in damage formula, it's in versatile, and it never should be if it's a weapon. So just recast 4, you hit, just roll the dice to get through it, and then see if it works. Because I'm looking at all 3 and it does say other formula.
normal damage. Yeah, okay, this is weird. Why isn't it?
Still not working? Oh, it did.
Okay,
No.
okay, normal. Okay, other formula. Is that what?
No, there shouldn't. There should just be damage formula.
It just says other formula.
Try it. See if it works.
It didn't work either. That's fine.
Wild. Okay. Well,
Broke
it's
the
2d8 plus
game.
5. 2d8 plus 5. Good so.
Alright. 2d8 plus 5.
Nice. 10.
That's enough for a Toll the Dead to do max rolls. So 2 of them are damaged, boys.
Yeah, shit's acting weird, I think. There you go. That worked. Okay. Jin,
Nice. All right.
you were up in the air, waving it like you don't care.
I'm gonna attack the one that his scythe is hitting.
Cool. It fires. It fires. It fires. It misses.
Noise. Do it again.
Making contact. Doing 7 points of damage.
That's 5.
Doing an additional 5 points of damage.
And then one more time.
You do hit with 25. 10. Okay, cool. All right. You hit it with a flurry of attacks, and it stands there practically unfazed.
Nice.
Anything else?
I'll fly back a little bit.
You got it. Never mind, Rolly, because he's faster. Rolly.
Just slightly.
Right. All right. So we know that there are now 2 Gaurons inside. We're seeing Eric go ham. The only reason I know those Spanish swear words is because I had a CD in my parents' basement that had all the Spanish swear words and a guy saying all the phrases in like a completely monotone voice. And it was really
That
funny.
is interesting.
it was really funny.
Oh my god.
Like a 101 to
Wow.
swearing for
Yeah,
white
I'd be
people,
like,
you know?
Fuck your mother. And like, saying it, you know? It's really great. Anyway,
You need to share that with us.
Yeah, you should
yeah, if I could
definitely
if I
relocate
find
that
the audio
item.
file, and maybe it's on archive.org or something. Let's see here. Yeah, I have no idea what to do here, to be honest, because I don't really know which one is the shape changer. So I'm guessing we just have to kind of hit him with Moonbeam and figure out which one's not the real
Oh my
one.
gosh, someone knows what Moonbeam does. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna just try, and I can't really use Bardic Inspiration because it's an action, it's a bonus action, but it's still an action. Yeah, I'm just gonna basically hold my action to cast. I don't know. Vicious Mockery on the fake one. That's it.
Do you know which one's fake? Oh, you're gonna hold it, but which one
If
do you
it
think is the
appears,
fake one?
yeah, if it appears like
Okay.
before my next turn, essentially.
So
'Cause it's a
how long does your
cantrip, so it
vision
doesn't-
like that work? Just so I understand. I
True
forgot.
sight.
Yeah, it's like always.
It lasts for
It's
an hour. It's
So
an
then you
hour,
cast it
yeah.
at the same time you went invisible?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Just wanted to keep track of everything. Cool.
Yeah. It was a little
So-
bit after, actually, but
Okay. You see inside the room, due to the lack of audio, a conversation where they're like going back and forth. There's no aggressive argument happening, but there seems to be a subtle debate occurring. The one that you healed is on the east, and the newest Gowron is on the west. And the one on the west is sitting in like a kind of throne-like seat. The other one is having a conversation with him, not kneeling in any kind of subjective manner, but literally just talking at this current time. Otherwise, is there anything else you do? You walk up to like the wall, or are you like trying to you're just trying to be nearby, or what's the game plan?
yeah. Sorry, I was muted. Yeah, enough where I could hear, like by the wall, and so,
Give me a perception check.
it looks like a nat one to me.
You get distracted because you find a juicy centipede crawling across the wall.
Wonderful. I slurp it down.
Hakuna Matata.
Say you had true sight on right now?
Yes, Wiggles. I mean, sorry, Rolly.
Yeah, I mean, shouldn't he be able to make a throw against the shape changer?
I know. Wiggles.
Maybe. I don't know.
I would read your spell.
What do you do, Wiggles, in the meantime of literacy period? Oh, sorry, Wiggles.
I
The
can
closest enemy is 45 feet from you. And then after that, behind them is 55. And that's pretty much all you can actually see. Those two. The 45 has been hit.
What's their movement speed?
What? I didn't hear what you said.
And I should be able to tell.
You shouldn't be able to tell which one's been harmed.
No, I want to know their movement speed.
Oh, Eric, you're right. Fuck.
Oh.
True
40
Sight does let you
ish feet.
see.
Yeah, I was like, it's a really strong
shapeshifters.
spell. So
Yeah, it does let you see shape.
So that's a bigger problem for Rolly then, huh? Wiggles.
Yeah.
You're shooting at what? Or doing what?
I'm gonna cast my. Hold on. I'll find it. Conjure animals. And I'm gonna conjure 8 riding horses.
This one's the one up, Eric.
And
Doesn't give a shit about anything else.
oh fuck no, I'm getting out of there. So I'm
You just-
sending 1 riding horse to Eric, 1 riding horse to Jin. I'm stealing a riding horse, and that leaves 5 riding horses to go hang out outside the main tent.
Oh my god.
I have 60 feet of movement speed, and I'm getting the fuck out of there.
Okay. North, I assume, because south is to them.
Whichever way gets me to safety.
North takes you further in the camp to unknown understandings, but does get you to safer barriers at this period in time. Wiggles abandons
God,
you.
that
direction.
feels like a trap, but I'm gonna take it.
All right. After leaving you with a horse. Jin,
It's
your
gonna
horse
get
neighs
murdered.
from 20 feet below you. And Sirdon, you blink, and it went from 2 horses to 7 horses right in front of you.
Sirdon would be very confused about that.
See me, Rolly, Sim Rolly. What does he do?
Again, he's still invisible, so I
Correct.
would just
Keep him there.
yeah, keep him there.
Cool. Sirdon, you are invisible, witnessing 7 horses. You see Wiggles riding off right past you with 1.
I'm gonna. Okay, how much? Could probably get over to here, right?
Sure.
Can I get one further, or no? Is that
You,
past?
you trying to be outside the building or enter the building? Just so I
Enter the
understand. your
building.
intention.
Enter the building.
You begin to walk up the steps as they're like hollow wood. Unfortunate for you, you're heavy and you wear a lot of armor, so it's not very easy for you to be the stealthiest, but you may roll stealth at a flat roll. Rolly, you see Sirdon just fuck it. Walking in.
He's going in.
No! As everything hits everything, just Sirdon comes, here I come, Sirdon arise, you know, like I don't
As
know
I
where an entire
do-
theme
He's
song.
still invisible. He's still
As
invisible.
right. As I do, I am going to let's see. What's the 5-foot cylinder? Rolly, you mentioned which one was the one that was wounded, right?
Yeah, the one in the front.
Yeah. Okay. So
And I
this
had
is the
True
one
Sight
that.
up. I had True Sight up when I saw him, so I would have known if he was a shape changer. So
Still have shoe sight up.
Right.
You see just this loudest invisible man walking in, just and then out of nowhere you see Sirdon reaching forward in desperation toward the Gowron across the room, coming between the two, revealing himself and casting down Moonbeam. Can you give me a descriptor of how this goes in your perspective, Sirdon?
So, he reaches out to his like holy focus, holy symbol, and it channels this like. So basically, his holy symbol is a piece of branch from the Feywild, from Emma's own like garden, basically, and it's carved in the like shape of like. Have you ever seen the chess pieces from the Isle of fuck is it called? The Isle of. Oh god, now I'm blanking on the name. But they're like these Gaelic looking like ancient stone chess pieces that were found in like the UK and on the shore, and they're like these very funky looking dudes. It basically looks like one of those guys.
Cool.
And his eyes glow green, and there's a giant green beam that comes down from the roof of the building, and or like the ceiling, and hits the guy.
Evil just makes you. You hear both Gowron, the Gowron
Isle of
which really
Lewis.
helped. Got it. Isle of
Lewis.
Cool. I put a little search thingy in.
They're funky looking
They're
dudes,
stone
like
chess pieces.
very, very.
That sounds dope because I'm working on a chess thing, so I'm intrigued. Thank you for that share. Meanwhile, as the moonbeam hits the Gowron on the west, the Gowron in the east goes Gowron, calling out to him in concern. He passes the save. He is Gowron still, but he does take 5 points of damage. Rolly, through all this announced commotion, you absolutely hear said such, but you are still on the outside and you're small, so unless you're like hovering, flying, or climbing, you don't see immediately inside.
Okay.
Real quick question. Do we know where the advantage is coming from on his roll? Is it
He's
a
a fucking
shapeshifter thing?
Badass. Shapeshifter would have
okay.
disadvantage. No, shapeshifter would have disadvantage.
Yeah, I don't think he's a shape. Excuse me. I don't think he's a shapeshifter.
But yeah, to be fair, you would not know. Just trust me, Gowron's a badass.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's not a shapeshifter. That is absolutely
Gotcha.
clear the moment you cast this on him. He's just looking like a badass orc. That's just a badass, like it's Gowron in the beam of light, so it's even cooler. He looks at you though, kind of shocked. He doesn't even speak
that
out.
would drop.
Say that again. Oh yeah, his invisibility dropped. The other Gowron,
drops.
both Gowrons look at you now, and the one on the east, in which Rolly had previously assisted, is like, Sudon. Then the other one looks at the other Gowron and goes, Gowron, do not interfere. Goes, no. Sudon, I must ask you to safely wait outside. Do you respond to him in any way?
This one's an imposter.
You point your finger, or do you just say it?
I just say it.
They both look at each other and then look at you, and they both say, which one? With that, we go to the next round of initiative. The Steel Predators continue their pursuit upon your defending allies. Let me make sure something. Oh yeah, for sure, all over. Nah, we're gonna put the horse in the way because it's fair. Okay, so the horse is gonna get attacked first. Because I want to hit something this turn.
That horse is gonna be
They
dead.
had a really strong hit, so I mean, I don't.
Yeah, it's gone. They just have to hit and it's dead.
Poor horse is obliterated.
It's crunched in half.
Good thing it was fake. Then it surrounds Eric. Eric is now
It's a wiggle sword.
surrounded. With that, Eric, you know what's happening. You're gonna stand there and yawn, and I'm gonna just keep swinging. And I'm gonna really hope that these guys are strong enough. I can't.
Start strong.
I just can't. Anything you got for me, Eric? Hit? Okay,
Ooh.
nothing, no resistance? Okay.
Ooh. Okay.
You
slices
take
through.
15 points of damage. Yeah, these things hurt, but you're a tough cookie.
Hey, this could help you. I mean, now I got to roll a con save, right?
Mhm.
You do to hold up your spell.
Easy. Saw it coming. Wasn't excited.
I'm being fair here.
Not
I
mention that.
appreciate you. Appreciate you. I can't. I swear to God.
Yes.
If this bite hits, I could do something. Like, they just really want to tickle you first and go from there.
Hit.
Got additional 14. Is it reducing your health? I haven't been paying too much attention. I see it doing numbers, but I don't know if it's actually moving the numbers. I'll check the next attack, and if it
No,
hits you,
not
then.
really. I think I have the same.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Okay, so a total of 29 currently.
29.
It's just showing the numbers for Flare, I noticed. On you guys specifically. On mine, it actually seems to be doing the math, I think. But Rolly confirmed, because I know you watch, but I have been doing very good, I think.
I mean,
My-
I adjusted
yeah,
my-
If I watch, it's sometimes after the fact. So it's really.
Well, yeah, no, I know. I
My
mean,
health,
like,
so
in
you don't
general,
have
though,
to
like,
right now,
you
by
brought
the
it
way.
up before. Say that again?
I've adjusted my health, so you don't have to. Right.
Yeah, I saw that. I looked, yeah. And I missed the next two. So you guys, well, not no one. Jin, you see Eric get surrounded by 3 massive steel predators, creatures in which nobody wants to have to stand with, hug, tickle, or cuddle, and he is handling 3 of them.
I don't know
Just
if I'm
below.
handling them. That's a lot of damage, though.
Wiggles. Coming across the bridge on your half of the island. Or 2 more. They're going to dash and make it
Fuck.
Oh,
all the
God.
way up to you to cut you off, but they cannot make actions against you. With that, Sirdon, Simiroly, or no, not just kidding. Simroly and Wiggles are the only 2 who witnessed these. Here, I'll even throw Yuli in. Yuli even will assist you guys briefly. That these 2 steel predators are on your back end. Jen, give me a perception check. Let's see if you actually notice it. I mean, you hear all the noises, you could see it, but you could be focused too.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, you're focused on Eric right now. For sure, next turn you'll realize that there's maybe, or the moment anything happens on that end, you'll realize it. But at the moment, you're staring at Eric. Eric, it's on you.
Here we go.
Man. Okay.
How many bells are we gonna ring here?
I don't think I'm gonna ring a bell. I don't think.
Need something stronger now.
Pull out me old Warhammer +1. Which
Nice.
one was the one that I damaged? Though, oh, never mind. I still have it targeted. Okay.
Yeah, that one.
Okay. Why is it saying I'm a spiritual weapon right now? Okay, let's start. Okay, there we go.
Aren't we all spiritual weapons in a way?
I hit.
Or are we just the spiritual weapons we
Absolutely.
met along the way?
Yeah.
$13 points.
start the divine. Right before we get into the new PB, right. Of course. This thing's still holding up in some pretty good structure. Come swinging in with the next Warhammer.
Ugh.
You get it. Give me an insight check.
Insight check.
As you make contact with this steel predator on this final attack, right? This is your last attack?
Yeah.
On your final attack. Your innate understanding of constructs tells you this bad boy alone has 100 HP left. Any bonus actions? Any movements? Well, you have your
I get the
spiritual.
last night again.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Ugh. Feels bad, man.
It just kind of leans to the side, taking it, but not as lethal as the previous. Anything else?
This one I got to skedaddle.
I knew it.
This is like first time Eric has to retreat.
Could kill me.
Jen will finish him off. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's why he's flying.
Eric's
like, I'm gonna take your horse.
I want to run and then leap, I guess.
Okay, you try to saddle the horse.
Yeah.
You're gonna Tumba it. Do you guys know Tomba?
Yeah.
They're remaking it.
Really?
I saw it at Comic-Con. Swear to God. So the
I
little
gotta-
pink-haired pig catcher is coming back.
So my movement gives me right to the horse, I think.
Correct. I'm gonna move Jen over because I don't want to look at him. I want to see you. You want to ride the horse? Give me an animal handle.
Animal handle. It's not a real animal, but I'm gonna roll it.
It's enacting. Wiggles didn't give an instruction either. He just left them. So you jump on it.
It's not my animal, so.
I know, yeah, I know. So you jump on it, and it's like briefly like sitting there, and then it just runs into the rest of them across the bridge. Jen, you are not alone because you were hovering in the air. As you take a quick 360 surround, you realize that there are two more steel pedders coming from the other side. But Wiggles got this. He's over there looking them dead in the eye like he's ready to handle the situation like a cool cucumber. What do you do?
Sorry, can I move my weapon though?
20 feet. 20 feet. Yeah. Is it within 60 after that 20?
What?
Has to be within 60 feet of you, right? Yeah, it's good. You're good there. It's at 50. I was just saying.
Here's the question. What do I want to do first?
You can it also attack and move, or I always
No.
misunderstand.
It's
Just
bonus
move or
action,
attack. Okay.
move or attack.
Unless first summon. Gotcha. Okay. You come forward and you have no idea what's happening inside the building. Actually, you can give me a perception check to see if you see Rolly standing on the outside. Like an orphan child looking for a home. Or goblin, for that matter.
God,
No, you don't see him.
I'm on point today.
I'm also invisible, so it's gonna be a
there you go.
disadvantage.
I don't see nothing.
True. Oh, you didn't cast anything. That's right. You just walked up trying to listen,
No.
and you just
Yeah,
listened to
yeah.
nothing.
I've
And
been
ate a
sneaky
centipede. That's
this
right.
whole
You're right.
time,
Yeah. Well, they don't notice any conversation with Sirdan or the other Gaurons inside. They just wow. You cast spike growth behind you, I assume.
Yeah.
I enjoy Kills all the horses.
Right on my spot. Boom.
I can't
Get
walk
these
amongst
outta
the stampede. Speaking of, I actually introduced my first stampede ever, and it has already knocked someone unconscious. It's a whole Simba scene,
Hell.
and everyone is like, "We gotta move, but we also have to kill one of these because we need one." So they're trying to figure out how to successfully take on one and not all of the entire stampede. But anyways, bye. Is there like a save here or something?
No, it's
No,
just
it's
when you
just
walk
drops.
through it.
Okay, so nothing happens immediately.
No.
Cool.
Or pull.
Yeah,
Cool.
push back through it. Or
Oh, for sure. It's gonna be
Forced
cheese
movement
grater.
of any sort and kind. Got it. Jen, anything else?
No, not currently.
Oh, no, graded yet. Rolly. You stand outside and you see, from where you stand, if you were to look away from the concentration of the structure, shit is going really south on the outside. The steel predators have found your allies because they most likely gave their scent without being stealthy or didn't see them, and now they caught them, and now they're coming in your direction with a stampede of forces that weren't there before.
Yeah, this is not good. I'm gonna move over to the entryway here where Sirdon went in, and can I see any shape changers inside this building?
You see two Gaurons, clear as
That's
day.
it.
One
Mhm.
being specifically put in the spotlight.
At this point, they're not attacking us actively, and Rolly sees these giant machine monster things, and that we're being attacked, and that Eric is hurt, so he knows they're dangerous. Okay. And there's a whole group of them down here in these vines, so do we just drop invisibility? Say fuck it, like it would drop it for everybody.
I mean, it's really just you and
Sure.
Yuli in Sim, so it's nothing.
Yeah.
Crazy.
We gotta do something about these guys. Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe we do that instead. Just hit them with that. Okay. Sorry, I've got so many spells. Yeah, I'm gonna cast slow. I'll drop concentration on invisibility. So Rolly will appear, so will the copy, and our friend had it on him. I don't know if nobody else did. Yeah, that was it. So I mean, if Sirdon dropped it already, that was the whole point.
Wait, sorry, you put slow on them or on the creatures behind you?
On these three
These, right?
creatures
Yeah,
down
okay.
here.
So what is your save? I didn't see a save pop up. Con?
Sure. It's a save. It is not con. It's a wisdom save, I believe. Let me find the spell again.
it is
See it there.
wisdom. Yeah, wisdom.
It is
saving
Yeah,
throw.
wisdom.
Wait.
Yep.
Yeah, wisdom and then wisdom. Yeah, wisdom
Okay.
all the way.
Oops. Wrong click one. Fail.
Yeah, some great wisdom.
Fail.
Good pick.
Fail.
Okay. So they're all slowed. So they get half movement.
They're all doing
and,
the
all the other
robot.
penalties.
So
-2 AC.
Do they get half movement?
Say that
Yep.
again?
Do they get half movement?
I mean,
Thing.
theoretically, it stacks. Yeah,
Their
it's two
speed
different.
is
It's two
reduced
different.
by a set
So, yeah.
amount. I don't know how it's worded.
No, yeah, but for sure, yeah, it's considered the difficult against what it is that they already have, so it all just stacks. I mean, it is possible
Speed
to
is
have
halved,
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is enough. It is possible to have enough negative effects on someone to be 0 without it stating that it has to be 0.
Right.
So they're very slow at this moment. Rolly, do you
Awesome.
run inside?
All right. Yes, I would actually like to just jump up over here. Yeah,
You impale yourself,
Sirdon's-
just self-suicide?
You know what? I'm gonna go over in this corner here. I'm gonna fly up a little bit.
Okay.
I guess I can see through the window. and I'm still within range of the bonus. And
So your Jack Skellington peeking in
I'll
on
try and
them.
like hover in a way that's like hidden behind the window and not like directly in front of it. So I'll use like the nimble escape hide action.
Okay, go ahead and give me
Or
a stealth
bonus
check.
action.
You could be a June bug bumping into the screen for all we know.
All right. Oh, I just disappeared. 36.
Yeah. You just so I guess there's like Eric and Jin. Eric and Jin give me perception checks. Let's see if you see the minor glimpse of Rolly appearing and disappearing almost.
I don't even know why I need to be
Instantaneously.
invisible at this point.
Yeah,
Don't
did
see
it.
him. Doop. You guys just see the stampede of horses and Wiggles running in one direction. At the moment, neither of you, you saw Jin, but you didn't tell Eric yet, so you can't do anything of that at this nature. Eric does not know that these are here just yet. Jin, you do. Rolly, that's it.
Yep, that's it.
The Gaurons. East Gauron goes, Stiron, drop it. There is no foul play here. It is just a dilemma of whom he sees. The other speaks out. Who lives and dies? The leader of this pack of orcs needs to be a Gauron. But who stays the leader depends. And it just lingers. Both of them seem uneasy with the thought. The room gets odd. The tensions thicken. Wiggles, before you immediately act to the two steel predators right in front of you, think about what you want to do to them because they're right there at 15 feet. But you do hear from behind you a bolt of some kind of firearm.
Right.
Hitting one of the steel predators direct next to you. Doing 11 points of initial damage. And then you hear another one. Still hitting. For almost close to max for an additional 16 and one more shot. And then you all see Yuli no longer invisible directly in front of Eric. Jin south, below you. And Wiggles, you hear him. I've got you, friend. We have been here the whole time. Whether you find comfort in that or not. For a perfect 3 for 3. Look at the DM go. Go DM. Go DM. Wiggles, what do you do?
They're 15 feet from me.
They are 15 feet from you, 10 feet from each other, in case you have any wild ideas.
So I can run between them without getting hit.
You can run between them like it sounds like a bug zapper is zapping a bug behind you, even though I know it's static. If you wish to say you can stand between them, yes. Once you get between them, I cannot say you can leave between them so easily.
Yeah, if they're within 10 feet of each other, you will be within 5 feet of both of them. Is what he's saying. You will get hit. I know it was a riddle, but
Thank you, Eric. You probably just saved my life. I'll stop trying to steal your shoes now. Is there any way around them?
Not with your horse.
They can fly, can't they?
No. You have not seen them fly. But that would make them a hell of a lot more terrifying.
yeah, steel
Jin would not be
Predator
flying. Let me just
with
put it that way.
wings.
Yeah, I would not be flying. I'd be running away.
They would have been on him so fast. They are on the ground. They are just massive, hulky constructs of metal. They are very vicious, very deadly. 15 feet from you, you're on a horse that has no survival instincts whatsoever. And you. Behind you is your entire party. Unbeknownst to you, inside the building are 2 other members and 2 Gaurons. But you don't know any of that detail. For now, you know that there is a simulacrum morally, Yuli, somewhere Eric is, and you can see Jin in the air. But none of them are. The closest person is the other Rolly, and that's 20 feet away behind you.
I have an idea, but
You could back
I
up
don't-
safely and fire at them. Or you could fire at them and stay there, and none of them will be able to reach you at this exact moment. If you wanted to attempt to do damage.
just to gain distance. Is there any way for me to get away?
The
'Cause I
survival
can
check.
slow them down really badly.
Survival check. Like, you're trying to say that if you could get past them, you can get away. On the horse or without the horse? I want to make it very clear. One of the horses get massacred in a single hit. Almost a guarantee hit. So the first attack will take out the horse, for sure. And if you're okay with abandoning the horse, you can roll a survival, and I'll let you know if there is a way.
I got a 7. I don't know anything.
Your horse is panicking as much as you are.
My horse is Fey. My horse doesn't give a shit whether it lives or dies.
Your horse stands there like a stale as you are.
Okay.
Just gotta believe, Peter. Just believe.
I just saw Peter Pan at the circus show, so it's super funny. Take my 4-year-old, it was a disaster. But we didn't get kicked out. He loved it though, and it was 100% worth it. But what do you do, Wiggles?
I'm sorry I'm wasting so much time.
You know,
Good dude.
you're showing us so many funny ways you could die.
1,000
Oh.
ways to die.
Literally, that was a great show. I wish they made it to 1,000.
I wish I got to see more of it. So describe me the whole battlefield.
Here, I'll just take a picture. Sorry, I don't know why we didn't do this prior. I keep thinking that you can see things.
Right, yeah.
And I like to think that my descriptions are really good, but as Eric has proven, I'm a bully. So. Let's see. Boop. Ba-bum.
So you're like,
pretty
he's
good.
my
That's a
he's
pretty
my
damn good
newbie
screenshot.
player. I gotta be kind to him. Yeah, go for it.
I guess I kind of missed the ones down here.
Yeah, I did a little. I missed them too, but I did a little larger snippet. But otherwise, it would be Malcarium Rolly on deck. Would he do anything knowing that there's the 2 threats here and behind him? Not knowing what's going on inside? Nor even seeing his own self disappearing? Well, Wiggles looks at the
Where
battle
for
scene.
me to go? So there's nowhere for me to go?
If you think that, then that must be the case. The map is your own creativity. Just what I give you.
I'm just having trouble reading the map.
I mean, like I
There's
said,
just
the
so
horse
much stuff
could
on it.
only stay on a path of safety in a sense. They can't just run through like bushes and shit because there's shit in the way. Then they'll break their ankles instantly. So the horse is for sure dead if you try to run through them, or if you run backwards, you're just with the rest of your horses and your team. But you guys are quickly getting sandwiched in at the situation as you see it. You yourself could abandon the horse and go through any bush into the river. You can go north. You can go anywhere outside of at the enemy, and maybe you'll survive.
I'm gonna do this. Let me find it. I'm gonna cast Plant Growth. Centered on our location and leave a path for the horses to get to the slaughtering field. But I want to encompass all the vicious things trying to eat us. I don't remember their names.
Okay. So the spell channels vitality in the plant's dense area. There are 2 possible uses for the spell, granting them immediate or long term. If you use an action, you choose a point on all plants at 100 feet radius center on the point become thick enough to grow. So it makes them slow. Cool.
Makes
So
it
you just see
extremely
the
slow.
entire area bloom around them, and you make a Noah's path straight through your own growth to allow you to pass through in hopes safely. Do you move after?
Yes. I'm gonna have the. Can I tell the horse to charge one of the guys and try and get them to group up?
You want them to stampede?
I want my horse to charge the 2 in front of me and get them closer together.
Uh-huh. Okay, sure. So you're on the horse and you're riding it doing this?
Definitely not on the horse.
Oh, you jump off.
Yes.
Got it. And then you send your horse willy-nilly. It runs. It gets caught by the plant growth. It does a deck save. Well, that's my question, I guess. You said you made a path for it, but then if you made a path to the enemies to knock them together, then they also would have a safe path, correct?
I think it just does 100 feet, and then you choose certain areas. Yeah, so
Yeah, but I'm just trying to
should be
make
up.
sure that the way he stated it is that he said he wanted a safe path for them, but then he said he wanted his horse to knock them into each other. So for that to happen, the safe path would be allowed to the steel predators at the same time. Just so I understand.
I don't want the steel predators to have a safe path.
But you want the horse to run for its life, or you want it to run into them?
Run into them.
Okie dokie. It steps into the very difficult terrain to approach them with the 2. Your horse face plants before immediately reaching them.
Hold on,
It
why
takes-
does it have to roll at all?
Because it's entering a zone that does not have a clear path to the steel predator, in which I wanted to clarify with you, and you said they don't.
It doesn't make you do a roll.
I
it
know
just has-
that.
your speed is reduced by a fourth. It's like
I
down to
know,
a fourth.
I guess in it's a
Yeah.
special horse. You're right. Okay. It runs up to it.
Its movement speed is reduced from 60 to 20. But they were
That's
only.
the only effect.
Throws its hooves and does an 8. Missing. It is now
Okay,
between both of them.
okay. I'm gonna run through the bushes because it doesn't
North or
matter.
south?
South. Towards that bridge.
Okay.
Because I have favorable terrain and it doesn't matter.
Cool. So you run away further.
I'm trying to get distance.
Totally fine. Are you going to do anything beyond that? You're on the cusp of where the... you're not on the other side of the bridge, but you're at the cusp of it on the north end.
That was my action and my movement.
Okay. You got it.
Oh, I guess I could do a bonus action.
Got
You
one.
said they're right next to each other? Or they're within 10 feet of each other because of my stupid horse?
Well, in general, they're in 10 feet of each other. Your horse is just between them now.
Okay. How big is this? So, let me clarify. Are they within 10 feet of each other?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot lightning arrow at them.
Let me know what your attack roll is.
Oh, that was damage. How do I roll attack?
D20 usually plus your skill is lightning arrow a spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
D20
It
plus
says the
11.
next time you make a ranged weapon attack for the spell.
So you
Nat
basically
20.
imbue your weapon. So
Yeah.
Nat
you
20
don't use
plus
it yet.
11.
Yeah, you don't get it
Okay.
yet, but
Yeah, you don't get it yet. So your
concentrate on it,
your
and
next
then next
shot
turn you can use
is
it.
empowered.
Yeah.
Bummer.
Yeah.
Can I
And
hold
whether
on
you
to
hit or
that
miss,
nat
it
20
does.
then?
Absolutely not.
God damn it.
See me roll it. What are you doing?
Okay. Yeah, he's casting fireball. These three little jokers down here.
The three
Have them
down
make,
there.
dex saves. They are slowed, so I think they would have disadvantage on that. So.
It'd be flat because they naturally have magic resistance.
Okay. Well, try and save.
That's a fail. Yeah, it's a super fail.
Yeah.
And that's a fail.
Oh,
Give me some
alright.
damn.
It'll be a good old 29 damage to all of them.
Pretty good.
Cacophonous blast just explodes in the middle of these vines. Like just a concussion wave just kind of spreads out across the battlefield. This little ball of light kind of erupts into a glowing globe.
You guys
And then
hear all the
I'll
echoes of
use
machines.
Bardic. Yeah, I'll use Bardic on. Who can I see? I can see Jin, so we'll give it to Jin because that's what we always do.
Yeah, so you're done. You are in a room of absolute confusion. Jeez, my thing is acting crazy. There we go. You see both Gaurons pleading with you at the same time, trying to make it very clear that they need private time. How do you address this?
I'll drop the moonbeam.
Oh, by the way, I guess everyone would have saw a massive moonbeam from the sky honing in on the entire building while you guys were standing outside. That happened. And now it disappeared. So
I'll drop the moonbeam and I'll just say, because I hear the sounds of fighting outside, right?
Oh, it's a disaster. It sounds like an entire battle has happened. And
Yeah,
you don't even
bombs
remember
went
anything
off.
with... Yeah, like the noise you're hearing, it does not fit the abilities of many things that you knew was out there.
I'm gonna just yell to both of them, submit, and I'm going to use my channel divinity to restrain both of them. Oh, wait, never mind. I guess I'm out of channel divinities? When the hell did I run out of channel divinity?
Sometimes it's just messed up.
Yeah, because I was gonna say I haven't used one in like
You did
fucking
a short
months.
rest, and we did a short rest before we even came in.
Yeah. Okay. Well, either way, I'm gonna use Nature's Wrath, or Nature's whatever the hell. So they need to make Strength or Dexterity saving throws against an 18 spell save DC or be considered restrained.
Gotcha.
Cool. The ancients.
Can I attempt to persuade them to like submit to that?
Fail intentionally.
Yeah, like
They
fail
do know who
intentionally.
you are. Like if they really are Gowron, and like possible.
Okay.
I guess you can always try, right?
The
Only
idea
one of
being
them.
like, we'll deal with
Yeah.
this shit later. Let's deal with what's outside first, and then come back to this.
Go ahead and... do you want to be an intimidator or a persuader?
I guess he's
Ooh.
probably pretty pissed, so I'd say intimidate.
Go for it at advantage.
Yeah.
A 29.
Wow. Just bam, 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 bam. Wait, a 29?
I have a plus 10.
Yeah, so it's 25, right?
Didn't I roll a 19?
15
Oh, I
and a
guess my
4.
MS rolled a 15. All right. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's like a
25.
tie
No,
across the
He
board.
rolled a 19. He rolled a 19.
I thought it was a
No.
19 too. Yeah.
I think it was.
I saw the
I don't know.
19.
I'm looking at
too.
what
So
the
my
what the
own
machine
damn
put
do
out.
I.
there.
It says
That's why I
15
was
in the
confused
thing.
Oh, I
too.
rolled a
It
19
rolled
twice.
19. I
Yeah.
saw 19.
2 Galrons rolled 19s.
I saw that I
But
rolled
no.
a 19 too.
I don't know.
Oh,
I can't
but
say.
no, I thought
Yeah.
I saw he. What color are your dice? Your pink. Yours are pink dice though. The pink dice rolled a 19.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not the machine. They're all tied. But if you want the 29,
He's gaslighting us. He changed
didn't
it.
do it. I didn't do anything.
We both saw the 19.
So you have a
Which
29.
is why I was so
I'll give it to you.
confused why it said
I'm
why
confused.
it's
Too. I was like, wait,
saying-
they all tied. Hold on. Okay,
Not
so
lying.
okay, 29, totally fine. So, you realize that if you don't give it your all, these guys aren't going to listen to you, and you just put in that extra oomph. And as you do, they look at each other and they nod. The one to the west speaks first. Sirdon, I will be honest and inform you now, I am not the one you have met before. He is. But I wish that not to dissuade you and you understanding and hearing both our sides. After whatever your conflict is beyond. As he nudges toward the entrance.
And that's my action.
Okay. Where are they at? These 3 still predators. This will start with the closest one so I can calculate damage. Was that 1, 2, 3, 4? So go ahead and roll me 44 or 8d4. It's 2d4 per 5 feet, right? Jen?
What's that?
Your spell right here. It's every movement is 2d4 per 5 feet.
Yeah.
So roll me 8d4 for the first one.
Okay.
That spell is so underrated.
For
It really
real.
is.
But every time it's used
Like,
against you,
I
it's
love
massive amounts of
love
damage.
spike growth.
It's like,
It's
would you like
so
extra
good.
damage with your damage?
All right, that one takes 18. The next one, you're going to roll 18 d4s.
Jesus.
Oh God.
Wow. Nice.
Bigger than a
39.
fireball.
You see your
It's bigger than,
magical
like a 5th level fireball.
spike growth just ripping and shredding through these beams. And this
What's
one's
their
going to be...
movement speed?
That's half of what they should have.
Yeah.
And then they make a wisdom
My
save at the
spell
end of
was
their turn.
cast right.
Oh,
They
so this
should
one
be
would still
down
be...
to-
One would still be in there then. The other
I
2
know,
would
but
get out.
what is
Yeah.
movement speed?
I don't know.
40.
Don't. She wondered. It's 40.
Oh, 40 halved and halved is.
Oh, I forgot they're slowed. I totally
Oh, half
forgot
cap, you're right.
that.
Double,
Okay,
double
well
dip.
then, to be fair, then you didn't get all that damage.
Put the
They should only have 10
make it
movement
another
speed.
True.
We'll
I
make
forgot
it
about the
1
half and half.
16th their speed.
So I'll let the first one of the 18 go. But for the 18 d4, it's only going to be 64.
Yeah, they'll move less, but they can't get
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, super fair. My bad. I with all the stacking, I didn't see. We have to put like a slow thing on there, so I understood. But I get it. Now. So Jen, I want
Then you get the
another 2 sets of 6d4. So one and then the other. That'll affect both of the other 2 trying to escape.
Yeah.
So
Damn.
16,
6.
still good for d4s, and
Nice.
15. Solid, consistent, nice. As these creatures are just being magically ripped through from their feet, as you, those who could see, witness the metal just. But the creatures just don't care, soulless and all. Unaffected. This one's gonna kill the horse.
Oh dear God. Yeah,
It's the soft 20. That one vanishes. This one is going to do a perception check. Wow. It is going to head towards Wiggles. Your ability, Wiggles, halves it?
Oh,
What?
It takes 4 feet of movement speed to move 1 foot.
Okay, so that'd be
Yeah.
So they have
12,
10.
15. So it would take them about 20 feet, well, the closest one, to get out, and then it could still move 20 feet to you. So it's going to walk up on you as it just walks through.
It's
And you're
only got 10
glowing.
feet of
It
movement
only has
speed.
10 feet of movement, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
it's
why
got
only
10.
10? If
One
it's
fourth
4,
of its
Divided by
original
4 is
amount. So if
10.
it's 40, it would have 10.
Oh, it's based off the creature's movement, not
Yes.
the specific tile.
Yes.
Got it. Okay, so then it
And
would
it's
be
a 100-foot area.
Oh, so then you fucking hit everyone then.
Yeah. That's what I've been trying to say.
It's
Well, the
Those
visual
other
I
guys
dropped
way
wasn't
over
100
there
feet, so I
are-
apologize.
Yeah, I thought he was
apologize.
like, but the thing is, you can choose where it doesn't grow, so he can.
True. You don't have to
basically
cover the
cheat.
whole 100 feet
Yeah,
area.
yeah, you
So
can
if you did
cheat where
100
he
feet,
wants.
dude,
That's
you'd
why
cover this entire
the
goddamn camp.
The horses are safe.
Just
and
the
I-
horses, okay?
Just the
Got it.
The
Fuck
horse-
Easy
everybody
enough
else.
to understand.
The horses
If you're not a
and
horse, you're
Eric-
in it, guys. That's just simple
Listen,
as
these
that.
guys
On
down
a
this little pit
horse.
down
Woo!
here.
The
Yeah, if
horses
you're on a
and
horse, you're
Eric
safe.
and
They're
Jeez
fucked.
Louise.
Yeah.
These little guys.
I
down here in
was
the spike
trying
road,
to
They're slowed,
I was-
and they have that.
So now they have
Get out. 1/4. Half,
Of-
half.
10.
That's good.
they have like 2 feet of movement speed.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jesus Christ, that's evil.
Just doesn't get any easier for me. Okay. 1 sec. Let me drop
Yeah,
another.
don't underrate my spell.
This is a third level.
That's when they
spell.
evolve
It's
to
kinda
start
cool.
blinking everywhere.
Yeah, that's true. Or they all learn
They
how to
figure it
fly,
out.
you know.
Okay, so
I
this
asked
massive.
and they fly.
Yeah. They transform out of their gears. So this entire reef around you guys are, plant growth is 100-foot radius. Everyone outside of the building, not on a horse, is slowed by a fourth of their movement. The creature, everything is at a crawl. Doesn't even matter what direction they go in. Great job, team.
I don't know about Rolly
Eric.
or the other guys.
No, this is great. I mean,
They do get a
accidentally
wisdom
so,
save.
it is working. Oh, they get a save to get past it?
No, on the end of their turns, they got to save against slow. The 3 down there.
Oh, for your 3. Got it. Thank you.
Yep.
Do they get
Don't
a
want to cheat.
save like guaranteed, or they can make a save?
Better question is it flat? Oh no, because they're slowed, it's flat. Yeah.
I'm just
It's
saying.
not a deck save. It's a wisdom save.
No, but it's still flat because they're slowed, it's disadvantage. Oh no, it's only I see what you're saying. Just kidding. I'll take it.
Yep.
Fails anyways. Nothing. They're still slowed.
Nope. Okay,
Eric,
there's
you are on a horse, and you realize that on this horse, you are free to move naturally. There's a lot of ridiculous plant growth coming out of the weeds, and it is not fun.
Feels good to stumble on a horse.
As you trot.
Okay, well. These guys are practically not moving at all, but
Yeah, everyone. Once they step out there. Yeah,
It's terrain, so I would argue this doesn't even affect me.
You know, you're good at the arguing part.
I love arguing.
Which one are you hitting, Eric?
Or if you're a
This
wood
one?
elf, maybe.
one that I know, the one in the middle that's I've been
Oh, that one.
managing, yeah.
Fail. Nice. Could have been bad. For 12. Let me guess. You do it again.
That's crazy.
Man, I like to say it's innate, but oh, that one passes.
I'm on a horse.
You are, but the achievement only comes for being on a boat.
Get away, I guess. So I can get away. I guess.
Sure. You want to go that way? One second. I'm trying to select just you and the horse. There's so many things, including you and the horse. All right. Anything else?
My spiritual weapon is gonna attack.
It has to move
Right
20
next
feet
to
closer.
it.
Has
It's
to
right
move 20
next
feet.
to it.
But you broke distance. Once you break 60 feet, it drops.
Then it would attack first.
I'll allow it this once. For a roll strickler, you bend it when it's most needed. Does it? Does it?
Now the whole thing's broken.
I think it's you. Here, let me try rolling it. Oh, never mind.
24.
That hits.
So 2d8 plus 5.
Oh, yeah, because it's your spell. It's 18 points of damage. You see hot kind of sparks and more. This thing's looking damaged. Still hanging up.
Now you can get rid of my spiritual weapon.
Fizzles before it achieves its goal. Jin.
Do I see Gowron through a window?
Focus on this.
As you're riding on the horse, you're just galloping by and you look over and you do a head nod to both of them.
Hello, Gowron. Gowrons?
Eric! As you hear them both echo it. 21, you hit.
I'll push it back 10 feet too.
It's going to be a total of 16 damage. And you push it back 10 feet for an additional
44, right?
Yep. Like, why does no one ever suggest these kind of spells in like warfare scenes of D&D?
Good question.
Like, these would be the spells you would take, not just
No, for
Fireball,
sure,
right? Like,
yeah.
I don't get it. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But
Area
nonetheless,
denial spells have always been good.
yeah,
to
that's
know.
true. Jin, you absolutely missed with that one.
Yeah. Let's try this one again.
It's a -2 AC, correct, Rolly?
Yeah.
That's correct. Yes, minus
Okay.
two.
How many
That
bardic
one
on-
hits, Jin. That
Oh,
one
it
hits.
hits?
That one hits. Yeah, that one hits.
Okay.
Oh, no, just kidding. -2? No, that doesn't
Alright,
hit. I lied. 17. Yeah.
The
You do have a
17 still
bardic.
missed with the minus.
Yeah, the
2.
17 missed with the minus. That's why I was asking, and then I saw the
Okay.
16, and I just added it instead of minusing.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
So 19 hit.
19 does it.
I'm gonna push this one back as well.
Nice. Minimum. And it's going to take 2d4 or 44, sorry.
It's more the pushing that's the.
the important part here. Oh,
Boom. Anything else, Jen?
I'll float a little bit closer.
1, 1, 1.
Do you float above the building, in the building, around the building?
Probably like right outside the building, to the side of it, I guess. Like here-ish.
You hear Galrons? Question mark, but you don't see them. Rolly. Through the window, you see Seer Dawn mama the two of them into attention.
All right.
It has not gotten any less confusing.
Yeah, they have no idea what's going on. You know what? This is kind of funny. I'm gonna dissonant. How far away am I from these guys? 60 feet.
I'd say
at
probably.
least?
Oh, those guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably. These guys also.
it's
you know what? I'll do this
55.
one. I'll do this one. These guys seem like they're kind of taken care
Okay.
of. I'll do this guy. I'm gonna dissonant whispers on that guy. So have him make a wisdom saving throw.
$14.
That
fail.
will absolutely fail. So he will take a total of 7 psychic damage and immediately use his reaction to move as far away from me as possible.
It does nothing and does nothing.
Why not? It's not affected by that.
Correct. It is
Oh,
immune to
shit.
psychic.
God damn it. That's 2 constructs. All right. Well, at least it was a low. I didn't psychic lance it.
Yeah, it could have been something big. Yeah, I was really hoping. I was
Smart.
like, oh, man.
No, I tested for it. Rolly's very smart. He's just lucky. He's not smart. He's just lucky. Yeah. I guess I'd use my bonus to give Bardic to Sirdon.
You got it.
It was like if they weren't actually constructs, I would have been like trying to talk them to become animals.
I guess I would say through the window to the 2 Gaurons. Like,
Which one of you is fucking real?
We are both real. We are both real. Rolly?
One of them seems shocked, the one to the west. That is not the one in which you helped previously. He seems almost shocked that he even sees you. It is their turn, and they immediately continue, the one on the west. He looks to the east, Gowron.
Is this the real Rolly?
And he nods. He is. The one you saw is not the same. He nods back in understanding. Give me an insight check, Sirdon and Roll. And Eric, because you're on the horse by the window.
take it.
Insight?
Yes.
Yep.
Wow. Rolly. You, sir, immediately pick up that whoever the fuck the Gowron on the west is, his Rolly is gone. Sirdon, you understand that there is a loss between them. Eric, you get the gist. But you're not like actively staring at the 2 Gowrons, more so as listening to them, so you don't know which Gowron is stating which at this time, but the story is coming together.
I don't know who's Morty and who's Rick this is.
Correct.
Are we really
Exactly.
going there? This was gonna
Exactly.
happen. I was like, these Gaurons are for different universes, and like I'm gonna have to plane shift them back or something.
They both continued. Sirdon, you said you needed our help, yet it seems as if you all came to gather us. As you now realize that there are Eric and Rolly present in the scene with you. It is now Wiggles' turn on the outside. Wiggles, this creature is 10 feet from you. If it had any chances of reaching you, it is diminished. Do you walk to it out of curiosity? Because I do want to encourage you to get in my attack range. If he falls asleep, we're rolling a D100, guys.
Wide awake.
Oh.
It is
Then what are you
2 a.m.
doing? Eric was already ready for you. He rolled an 18, which
Yeah,
meant
he
you for
rolled an
sure would have walked
18.
in the wrong direction. But what do you do, Wiggles?
He already
Last
said he
name.
wasn't taking my boots anymore, so.
True. You're cutting out. All I hear is the buzz zapper.
Bug zapper.
It's your static. It just sounds like my buzz zapper.
No reason to fight these things, and neither does most of the crew now.
They don't all know that directly, but true. And not like you yelled at any of them. You just been casting shit and running away, so you haven't exactly looked back to see what's going on with them.
Yeah, you don't know anything. Just
You were like self-isolating
Nothing
yourself.
coming into
yeah,
this.
you're in the forest with the metal lizard.
My whole strategy was to send horses to get you guys out.
Half of them died, and then we didn't do anything with them. They're just sitting there. But it will be nice when we try and escape.
Okay, well, I'm gonna move another 30 feet away from them.
Okay.
And then,
You cross the bridge. Do-do-do-do.
just to cause trouble, I'm gonna cast Summon Elemental.
What kind?
Summon an earth elemental near the two that are about to kill my horse.
Is
Your
that
horse already
concentration
died.
on the horses? And you lose the horses, and now you the horse is already dead. But yeah, does
Yeah,
that
the horse
is it
died.
another concentration spell though? So would you
I,
technically lose all the horses for just the elemental?
I don't think it's
Is-
a
Is summon
concentration
animals
spell.
concentration? I don't know if it is.
Oh, it is concentration up to an hour.
Oh, okay, so no, we can have horses or whatever else you want, but not both.
Then
Let's
never
see
mind.
what
I
your
won't
real
do that.
intentions are.
Kill you all.
He just summoned
An
the
earth
horses that went
elemental
up
is
Eric.
outside the room.
Like, it doesn't even matter. Like, he just wanted more horses than Eric.
So do you just flee instead of attacking anything and stay safe? Do you hold an action? Or do you shoot them just to get out some damage?
There's no point in shooting them.
It's totally
They have
fine.
so much health.
I mean, the point is to kill them.
Yeah, but we can now outrun them.
You know, I love your logic, Wiggles. Let them live so later they're a problem. I'm okay with this. Do you wish to just end your
They're
turn?
going to breed and make more.
Do you know what like hornets do? Like they like have that memory and they'll just keep attacking you and pass it on to their offspring.
And to be fair, Wiggles, you guys knew these were already there, and now they've arrived. So they have absolutely just been patrolling.
Yeah, we can see them.
This could have been a fight had already, but instead you guys walked by them. So to be fair, this got interesting real quick.
I'm just gonna fire my lightning arrow that I've been saying.
Perfect.
Okay. I mean, if you hit the two over in the vines, you get both of them.
Yeah, the tent's in the way. He wouldn't see
24 hit.
Oh,
it. He does hit the one directly ahead of him without an issue.
Then I roll.
What kind of damage is that,
lightning
by the way? Lightning? Okay.
damage.
you get that, like,
17
piercing and
total.
slicing.
Piercing for the shot, lightning for the.
What's the do both damages and call them out?
17 lightning and 11 piercing.
As you see the bolt jam into the creature, doing an initial 11 points of damage. You see the electric shock burst out and then get snuffed. It is resistant to it. Not immune, but resistant to lightning. Anything else, Wiggles? You still did decent damage.
Either way.
Huh?
I moved like 30 feet, right?
Correct. You are across the bridge.
Okay. I'm happy with that for now.
Other Rolly. See me.
All right. Well, you know, they're immune to half my shit, so let's see what we can do here.
I didn't choose them for no reason.
No, yeah, I know. That's good. I guess Jin needs Bardic first. That's the first thing we're gonna do. So I'm just gonna give Bardic to Jin as a bonus action. Get that out of the way. Because I can't see Cyrodiil, he already has it. All my spells are silent recently. Like the psychic cast. Anything that does damage. I guess I could fireball again, but yeah, I guess that might be the best thing. There's still two of them down here in this vine
Three of
area,
them.
and then
Yeah, there's three of them on the
three,
bottom.
oh, there's
still.
still three of them there. Okay,
Yeah,
fuck it,
one
we're
of
gonna
them's really
fireball them
the one in the
Hit 'em
center
again.
is really bad off. The other two are looking pretty
Deck
bad.
saves. Deck saves. They
Got
have
it.
disadvantage, but they have flat because of their advantage or whatever. But still, flat roll, fireball.
All right, starting from the left, fail. Starting in the middle, fail, and then the right. 18 pass?
Oh, dang.
I don't know. The semi.
Eight-
What
yeah,
was theirs when you
will-
made them?
18 will tie. 18 will tie.
Okay.
So
Cool. Or 19.
unless he's within 60 feet, but don't know if he
Of
is.
who? Of who?
Of the simulation. I guess with the other early too. He is. Can I use
55
cutting
feet.
words on him?
Sure, if you wanted to.
Okay, so minus D10, so he'll automatically fail.
Well, if you roll a 1, it'd be a make it or break it, right? Because you rolled a 19.
No, he rolled an 18, so he gets a minus D10. Right?
Yeah.
Or he rolled 19.
So, yeah, he rolled a
Oh, he
19.
rolled
I missaid it. Yeah, that
so
was my bad.
You
Yeah,
have to get a 2. You have to get higher than 2. Yeah, so roll. I thought it was an 18. But
yeah,
still,
that was my
okay.
misspell. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Yep, I called it.
still
Yep,
pulled
that's
it off.
my big mouth. Yep. He still saves.
Alright.
Okay, so half the
Damage.
Yep. All right.
Go get a lottery ticket now.
27.
I got a lottery ticket for the
Or
amount of
27 or
declarations
half.
I've declared. Jeez. 27. This one gets destroyed.
Hell yeah.
Boom.
Yeah. This takes half.
And Wiggle said we couldn't do it.
You say we couldn't. I said there was no point.
There's always a
I
point
mean,
to kill.
you know, that was just one.
I'll move over there, and that's it.
There you go. The irony, that Rolly is still outside.
Yeah, but he's trying to still be within the aura if he's within like the range
Gotcha.
of the wall.
I
don't
just
know
think
if
it's the
aura goes to
funniest
wall
that
or
there's two of both of you.
yeah.
You're done. You're in the room with the two Gaurons.
Spider-Man meme.
What are you doing?
Sirdon's probably just gonna demand an explanation. Like,
He
that's gonna
wants
be his
now.
turn, is he's gonna use his action to demand an explanation.
You got it.
It's like an intimidation roll. Basically.
They're both cooperative at this time.
Oh, okay. They just want to.
One of them goes. The one to the west, the obviously newer Gauron, states, "I was the first, and then the second and third failed their attempts. The fourth never made it. The fifth, we don't speak of. But he is the sixth. He is the second true prime." It's your turn. Insight check. As with advantage, as all of the little cousins of yours try to rally the information for you. Jesus.
Oh.
Yeah, they're arguing amongst each other on what it could be, and you are left on your own to figure out your own understanding.
Yep.
Do you respond to
They,
anything
like,
you just
overheard it,
said?
and you're just like, ah!
It's like inside out.
Oh, shit.
They're going nuts inside. Do you respond at all, Sir Don, though?
I mean, would I have time to?
I'm gonna give you an opportunity to.
Okay. He would probably just say something along the lines of, so, are you just a clone? Are you just clones of each other?
I'm not a fraction, but an exact of. As they hurt your brain and everyone considers what the hell is going on, we're going to hold it there and pick up
Cool.
next session with a very slow enemy trying to make their way to you. And you guys having a very long conversation about what the fuck's happening. You really bought the time, literally, this time around for this
Yeah.
combat.
That was sick, actually.
You guys did great.
That's awesome.
You guys did great. I was like, these creatures are gonna totally fuck you guys up, and you found another way. Not that it still ain't possible. You guys took this entire time killing only one, so I have tons of faith. Otherwise, if you guys have any questions beyond tonight, you can absolutely hit me up. If you have not had the opportunity to look at the thread, please do. Any questions and comments in general? You got any?
That was awesome.
No, that was
Yeah, that's
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, Eric, I'm sorry I bullied